mojo. My 8 subscriber, I'm up at go. So jump in them Sinkies and dump them mimosos. The first Florida man was Hernando de Soto. First Florida man was Hernando de Soto. First Florida man was Hernando de Soto.
You have to start. It's your show.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
Amigos. What's going on?
Yo.
We're just here at this point. I
Yeah.
feel
Just
like
a
we're
couple
just here.
friends hanging out.
So hopefully I'm loud enough. So I got a document emailed to me by a guy who or by a person who normally helps me cover Michael Lang, our sovereign citizen that just got out of jail with the just immaculate set of teeth. They sent me an email in regards to the Lamborghini sovereign citizen, which, yeah, I think I sent you guys 2 videos. He's been covered twice, but he runs his own page, and he's just a mess. And yeah, we got this document at 7 pages. Once we get done reading and talking about these 7 pages, I don't really know what's going to go on after that. But yeah, that's all I got. I'm bad at this.
Great start.
All right.
Try my best.
So I guess I'll just start reading and you guys interrupt me when you want to say something. Is that how we're going to do this?
And I just start now that
really
my name's
overboard.
Kevin and his name's Kevin, and I don't like that.
Yeah, it's kind of icky, isn't it?
Yeah, it makes me feel gross. Same thing with the angry vet, whose name is also Kevin.
Oh, maybe I should turn off the ringer of my phone before I start reading. This happens at least once a week where I start streaming with my ringer just all the way on loud.
My ringer hasn't been on in decades.
All right.
Oh, I just noticed his last name's Walker. I occasionally am a walker too, so I walk.
Are you a walker or
I don't
are you
like
a
that
traveler?
I occasionally use a walker because I'm elderly.
Yeah, like it was you were born and then the T-Rex and
Our high school
close,
our high school mascot was a pterodactyl. Yeah, we know.
yeah, good times.
Yes. The United States District Court, Central District of California, and this is the people of the state of California as the plaintiff versus Kevin Lewis Walker as the defendant. This is an order striking notice of removal from Riverside Superior Court and summary remand. Now, I have pre-read this. It's pretty boring at the beginning, but it gets good in the middle of page 3.
Yeah, it gets real good, guys. It gets real good.
Real good.
Stand by. If you have some Fireball, drink that.
Yes. Yes, we are drinking tonight too. I have the Berry Punch Vista Bay tonight. I do love my Aldi drinks. Introduction. It appears that on December...
Hold on 1 second. Before we go into this, let's kind of explain what this is first.
Okay. Yes, thank you. I forgot. That's what you're here for.
Yeah, no, it's fine. So
you got dressed up and everything.
I know.
I see your collared shirt.
I know. I was ready, and then you came with a fanny pack, and then Katie Z started throwing things against her window right before the stream started. So
a fanny pack filled with Fireball, folks. You know the deal.
Order in the court.
All right. So this is a judge's response to a lawsuit filed by, Mr. Walker. Now, this is one of the motions I guess it's not even a motion, it's a notice. So a notice of removal. Right now, this case is in the California Superior Court, which it says it right there on screen. And notice of removal is this sovereign citizen's attempt to move his case from the Superior Court to federal court. So that's what this is. Now, inside of this is also a lawsuit suing the Riverside County or Township.
I think it's the county.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. For $1 trillion. Now that's important as we go forward. So I just wanted to let you guys know that ahead of time. Okay. Now we know what we're doing.
All right. Introduction. It appears that on December 31st, 2024, Walker was the subject of a traffic stop during which he refused to produce his driver's license upon request. He was arrested for violation of California Vehicle Code Section 12951A. A citation was issued, and he gave his written promise to appear in court on March 14th, 2025. On March 25th, 2025, he received the misdemeanor complaint, which forms the basis of this removal action. His arraignment was set for April 11th, 2025. It appears he failed to appear in court, and a misdemeanor warrant was issued out of Riverside Superior Court for his arrest. On May 12, 2025, Walker filed the instant notice of removal of this criminal action to federal court. In actuality, he filed a lot more. Foreshadowing.
A lot more.
Yes.
I love that the judge has no problem roasting him on this response. This is a legal filing that he did in response to the lawsuit, and
let's be honest, we've kind of been waiting for a judge to just be like, okay, this is happening now.
Yeah.
Like, this is basically a judge saying, quit your shit.
Yeah.
Like, what are you
but
doing?
He's going to quit his shit. My Magic 8 Ball says probably not.
No. A, the notice of removal was filed too late. Among the procedures for removing a case pending in state court to federal court is the issue of timing. There is a 30-day window applicable to the removal of both civil and criminal matters to federal court. Here, the notice of removal was filed May 12th, 2025, not within 30 days of the arraignment date of April 11th, 2025. It was therefore too late and ineffective. 28. Sorry, go ahead.
That he was one day too late. I mean, that's
all it takes.
It is all it takes, and that's enough for the judge to throw it out. A lot of times, especially pro se's, judge will be a little lenient on that. If your motion has merit, they'll be like, okay, we'll forgive you the one day. And that happens. But when there's no merit to it, he's going to use that as a reason to throw it out.
Yep.
This is kind of the thing that bothers me about sovereign citizens. They claim to know the law so well, but you see this all the time where they're just filing things super late or one day late, and they're just like, no, it's fine. But it's like, you had all this time to file it, because it wasn't it. Let me see here. Within 30 days of the arraignment date of April 11th, and earlier it took place in December. So you had months and months and months and months to file anything, and he's just like, nah.
He did claim during his traffic stop that he was an attorney, so you would think he would know this.
His IMBD says he is in fact a private attorney.
He played one on TV. Well, there's a difference between a lawyer. Like, you can just graduate law school and you're considered to be a lawyer, but you have to pass the bar of the state you're practicing in to be called an attorney. Is he in good standing with the bar of California? Because if he is, then why is he filing this pro se?
Well, he would be considered pro se even if he was an attorney, if he's representing himself.
Okay.
But yeah, you have to pass the bar in like 99.9% of jurisdictions. You have to pass the bar to be an attorney. Now there are some. Judge Fleischer, during the interview I had with him, he did say that there are some really small areas in Texas, not like population small, where they're electing judges just from popular vote that have never gone to law school just because there's no one else to do it.
There's no one else to do it.
So there are some places, but that's not even a practicing attorney. That's a judge.
And here I thought everything was big in Texas.
No.
They've got some really small towns in remote areas.
I'll say you drive through, what is it, West Texas, and it's just like, more flat desert. Great.
I have driven through Texas. There's a lot of nothing there.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's beside the point. So this is
definitely AI. I'm definitely AI. Jonathan.
Yeah, better you than me.
Yeah, I'm AI. My hair's green, I know, because for whatever reason my green screen doesn't like my headphones tonight. I don't know why.
That is interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting choice of hair color, Colin.
I know, right?
One day I'll have a green screen. One day.
My hair turns green if I spend too much time in a chlorine pool in the summertime. Like almost that exact color.
I don't have that problem.
Okay, 28 USC 1455 provides B, requirements. 1. A notice of removal of a criminal prosecution shall be filed not later than 30 days after the arraignment in the state court or at any time before trial, whichever is earlier, except that for good cause shown the court may permit a later filing. This judge is not going to permit anything like that.
No, then that's pretty much what I was saying, where some
Mhm.
judges will be lenient on that 30 days. Like 31 days, it would, like I said, the judge, if it had any merit to it whatsoever, may have allowed this, but since
Yeah.
it doesn't, he's not going to. But that's just in there to give the court some discretion to change it.
Yep. There is no evidence this matter went to did I skip a sentence? No, okay. There is no evidence this matter went to a trial in the state court, so the operative date is the scheduled arraignment date, and applying the date set for Walker's arraignment as the date Walker was placed on notice of the existence of the case and placed on notice of the grounds for removal. Now, in the legal world, being put on notice is a big thing. I know that because I'm a landlord and we put people on notice of a lot of things.
Yeah,
regularly.
It generally means it starts a timeline, or that's what it means. So
starts the
once
clock.
you're putting on notice, that's the word I'm looking for. Starts the clock. That timeline. I don't know why. I don't know why that was the word that came out of my mouth.
And B, there has been a flagrant violation of Rule 8. I like the addition of the word flagrant in there. The second basis for rejecting the removal is Rule 8 of the General Rules of Pleading, which provides in part a pleading that states a claim for relief must contain 1, a short and plain statement of the grounds for the court's jurisdiction, unless the court already has jurisdiction. Words are really hard for some reason. I swear I can do this. The court already has jurisdiction and the claims need no new jurisdictional support. I'll get there.
You got it.
They just made you say it like 3 times, like back to back to back.
It really was. 2, a short and plain statement of the claim showing that the pleader is entitled to relief. And 3, a demand for the relief sought, which may include relief in the alternative or different types of relief sought. In this case, the general rules of pleading have been ignored to a shocking degree. There is not even a pretense of complying with Rule 8. The statements in this pleading are neither short nor plain. Indeed, the pleading is so congested with completely irrelevant data that it is unclear that a basis for relief is stated, nor is it clear precisely what relief is being sought or upon what legal ground he feels he is entitled to relief. Do you guys want to comment on that, or should I keep going?
Oh, I was just staring at my ice cube is melting really funny, so I wasn't paying attention for the last 5 seconds. I'm sorry.
It was just getting good.
I know.
So the short and plain thing.
Ice.
So the short and plain thing I want to talk about for a second, because they try to do this on the side of the road, the traffic stop all the time, where they try to word salad the officer into getting out of this. But it seems like he was trying to word salad an actual judge who's going to be like, that doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah, not at all. By the way, RD Foz has made a comment that made me realize you guys need to be paying attention to the chat, because I cannot be reading the chat and be reading out loud at the same time. So if we need to stop for super chats, please let me know.
I don't see no super chats.
I've been reading the chat. I've been laughing.
Okay.
I've been telling you weapons that I can't read.
I haven't had any shots tonight, and I still am having that. By the way, that paragraph was very convoluted and repetitive, so that was not my fault.
It's a legal document. You're not a lawyer, so
I mean, I do read the legal documents like all day, every day.
I'm giving you an out. Just take me out.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm not a lawyer.
This is why, for those in chat, anytime you see a legal document being read on my channel, it's by BSBT bot, which is just me reading and then using a voice changer. But if I mess up, people just go, "Oh, it was BSBT. It was a bit."
Obviously,
yeah, it was a bit.
Also, to give you another out, jurisdiction is a hard word to pronounce. If you watch any court whatsoever, just about every defendant that's a sovereign citizen fails to pronounce the word. So
Jurisdiction I can handle. It was the jurisdictational. That word, jurisdictational, I think it was. That one, the little bit of tongue twister for me.
What are the words they mess up? Jurisdiction. Oh God, what is it? Where they threaten them under duress and coercion.
Coercion, yeah.
God, they fuck that up every time.
All right, we have a super chat.
Oh, can I subpoena that dog? Yeah, we can do milk bones tonight. Is that all right, KFARR? It's your show tonight.
Dexter ain't here.
All right. Well, we'll have
Dexter's
to get those.
downstairs.
Looks like you're going into your fanny pack then. It's your show. It's your show.
Do you mean the one that I already have poured in this cup?
Dance monkey.
I can do this. Let's see.
Yeah, I've heard coercion pronounced like 7 different ways in 4 years.
Here, Xena.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry, Xena. I don't even have their lights on tonight. They're just laying here in the dark.
They're just hanging out with you.
They're just hanging out. Thank you for the $10 super chat. I appreciate that. They will come back if anybody else decides to super chat. And yes, you can definitely subpoena that dog. All right. For example, Walker provides evidence related to the cancellation of a franchise. What franchise and how is this relevant to this minor criminal matter is unclear. Likewise, the discussion of revocation, cancellation, and termination of a commercial driver's license contract, Exhibit H, is a mystery. Indeed, there are circumstances which can result in the suspension or revocation of driving privileges. See, for example, vehicular manslaughter, multiple convictions for driving under the influence during a 10-year period, refusal to submit a blood alcohol test upon arrest for suspected driving under the influence. However, Walker does not allege that his conduct in this case could or did trigger a revocation or suspension of his driving privileges. Needlessly, there are many documents, styled affidavit, and plain statements of facts. In one such instance, there is no case number, no court, allegations over a dozen crimes charged against members of the Riverside County Sheriff's Department, apparently by Mr. Walker instead of a prosecution authority. So you can go ahead and tell him what that means. He was basically trying to file like the prosecutor files charges. The police don't even file charges.
Yeah, the sovereign citizen is doing what a sovereign citizen does. They're trying to file charges, or not really file charges, but they will accuse of charges.
Yeah,
I'm just glad they didn't go. I'm just glad he didn't go full Moore, where they set up their own private courts and they'd just be convicting people all the time of nonsense.
Yeah.
And then when he said, "Oh, scroll up one second," I forgot the word they used. Above the court cases.
Oh.
About, I think it was like cancellation of a franchise. Sir, this isn't McDonald's.
Yeah.
What are we even talking about here?
The judge is like, what franchise and why are we even talking about this?
Yeah, I can only imagine. I've never been a judge. You probably just sit there and read legal documents all day long. And then you get to this one and you're just like, you take your hat, your powdered wig off. You're like, what the fuck is this? Like, am I being punked? Like, where's Ashton? Am I being punked?
Yeah.
Pretty much. All right. Given the differently styled motions, the court is at a loss to fathom precisely what is being sought and why he is entitled to the relief demanded. For example, the following are these separate documents filed in connection with the notice of removal. 1, notice of motion and verified motion and demand to dismiss void ab initio action for lack of jurisdiction, absence of lawsuit plaintiff, no justiciable claim, simulated legal process, fraud on the court, and demand for final equitable relief. Whew, that was a mouthful.
That was
2, verified judicial notice of unrebutted affidavits and supporting records in equity. 3, notice of affidavit and verified affidavit of fact in support of verified motion and demand to dismiss void ab initio. I looked up how to pronounce that and I still might be pronouncing it wrong. I listened to it like 8 times on the Google thing.
On the Google.
Google.
I mean, that's how I pronounce it. So,
yeah, I might still be messing it up.
yeah.
Where was I? For lack of jurisdiction, absence, lawful plaintiff. No, I think I read that part already. I think I was at 4.
Yeah.
Verified notice of motion and verified motion and demand to dismiss void ab initio proceedings, strike fraudulent plaintiff substitution, demand for constitutional and equitable relief, and motion for sanctions for fraud on the court. Woo! Verified notice of filing, verified affidavit of material facts regarding fraud, color of law violations, injury, trauma, constitutional deprivations, verified judicial notice, known jurisdictional fraud, and simulated legal process executed under color of law. Memorandum of points and authorities in support of verified notice and motion to dismiss void ab initio proceedings, strike fraudulent plaintiff substitution, and demand for constitutional and equitable relief. Do I hear a cat?
Yeah, let me go check. I think I may have closed the door on a cat downstairs while I was doing the dog. I just hear meow.
Oh, we can all hear that.
All right. I will keep reading. Verified affidavit of material facts regarding fraud, color of law violations, injury, trauma, and constitutional deprivations. Verified notice of filing exhibits and evidence establishing fraud by a purported plaintiff, commercial dishonor, lack of standing, lack of subject matter jurisdiction.
You keep changing the jurisdiction. Jurisdiction is a subject matter jurisdiction that has yet to be proven on a record.
Absence of a real party in interest, absence of corpus delicti, and absence of valid contract. This document spans 232 pages, including exhibits A through J. I did not have to look up corpus delicti because I've seen the movie Legally Blonde like 100 times. That's in that movie.
Those are all the basic sovereign citizen arguments, but
Yeah.
they're not shorthanded as they say them in court. Those are how they appear on legal filings. So there's nothing really new there. Just no jurisdiction. He accused the court of fraud. I don't know. That's basically it.
Yeah.
That's basically all that's said.
It's 232 pages, which is like a bill going through Congress, not a court case for not having your driver's license. Like
That's a lot of Chat GPT.
Yeah.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
Of chat.
I bet you this guy would be really pissed about this if he could read. Like,
hold on one second. Okay. Wanted to make sure I didn't miss something over there. Buried within the repeated references to the Uniform Commercial Code are mentions of an offer made and accepted from which one may speculate Walker has reached a settlement of some sort with Riverside County. He mentions the figure of $1 trillion. The court does not think for a minute that Riverside paid any sum to compensate Walker or anyone else for being cited and or arrested for refusal to present a driver's license upon request. This judge is spicy.
He is. I like it. But real quick. Weapons said I'm not a fan of the British Revolution. I don't even know what that I mean, I know what that means, but that came out of nowhere. Weapons, you have to. I want to respond to that because that was so random. Did I say I didn't say anything that was even close to the British Revolution? Did I?
I don't think so.
Can we talk about the $1 trillion figure for a second?
$1 trillion. No.
Police officers have wrongfully killed people, and their family has received significantly less than $1 trillion.
Yeah.
This guy got pulled over because like he didn't have a license. How does a ticket equate to $1 trillion?
Because it's a made-up fairyland world that he's living in.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong, but
I mean, he's good at make-believe, am I right? Like, here he is.
I want one judge just one time to say, we'll go ahead and put that money in that make-believe trust of yours. I just want one time
that'd
for
be
someone to say that.
well, I would like the judge to ask him for an itemized list of why it's $1 trillion. Like, where did you come up with that figure?
like when you get a hospital bill and they're like, this Tylenol costs $12.
Yeah, like, did you by chance have a gold bar coated in diamonds, covered in gold, coated in diamonds, chilling in your car that they stole? Like,
even that wouldn't be $1 trillion.
oh, I know. I was just trying to come up with something.
I don't know if he understands. I don't think his brain can comprehend how much money $1 trillion is. Like trillion with a T. I know my mind can't. I can't wrap my head around it. Like if I'm picturing 1 trillion $1 bills, I can't fathom. I can't comprehend what that would look like.
Oh, okay. So legal fiction is saying because one of the officers took his fee schedule, that means the officer agreed to pay the $1 trillion.
Because he handed him a piece of paper and he took it. That's just like being served, right? Oh, I gave him the piece of paper. That means that means he accepted the contract.
Yeah, so this is again the thing. If you take the piece of paper, you're accepting the contract. But if
for value,
you've seen this in court, right? Where, well, they didn't respond to my motion, therefore it's accepted.
Yeah,
and it's just like, so I can't take it and say no, and I can't ignore it and say no. So like, what? How am I going to fight this?
I will to help answer your question about how you can think about 1 trillion. If you stack $1 bills from the first surface of Earth, you could stack them all the way to the moon and back, and you still won't have $1 trillion.
Really?
Yeah.
Flat earthers are going to be pissed.
Yeah. Well, they could have stacked him from the flat earth. He doesn't know what they were talking about. Yeah, the most amount of money I can picture in my head in $1 bills is $10,000 because I've seen way too many Mr. Beast videos and it fits in that little gray briefcase.
I wouldn't even know what to do with $1 trillion. Like,
I could think of a few things.
Oh no, yeah, but then when you have $900 billion, and you're just like, well, I've bought everything. What now?
Time to start feeding kids in Africa.
Right.
I'm gonna buy the Bengals, and then release all the players, make them lose every game just to piss Colin off. That's what I'm gonna do.
Why would you want to? You would if you had $1 trillion.
Because if the Lions have to go 0-16, so do the Bengals. That's why.
I mean, out of every team in the NFL, the only other team that you want, that you hate that much, that you want to go 0-16 is the Bengals. Like, that's.
Oh no, absolutely not. It's probably the Bears, Packers, Vikings.
Hey! Let's not get the Bears involved.
Yeah, they suck. They're doing it to themselves.
I know.
Shoot.
I'm just required to be a Bears fan because I lived in Chicago.
They needed a red ink signature for it to be valid. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
That's true.
It's a wet ink signature. Where is it?
Like
wet, not red.
So no. So have you heard about my cease and desist that I sent to Moore?
No.
Oh. He sent me a cease and desist because I covered one of his videos where he was squatting, and I told him how he was wrong for squatting. He sent me a cease and desist. Well, in return, I sent one back, but I changed all of his wording to like I outmoored him, if you will. All of his money, I changed it to $250,000 only payable in gold and silver. And they always do a red, like, ink thumbprint. So I found one online and put a red thumbprint at the bottom and all that shit. And then he deleted his channel. It was a good time. It was a good time.
Nice.
I guess I'm never going to get that gold and silver.
I guess not.
You know, yeah. At least not from YouTube. Maybe he's making a lot of money doing something else.
Hey, those Moorish courts don't run themselves, you know?
Right?
He's probably the one selling those. I don't know if you ever got to actually look at it, that website I sent you where they were, oh, you want an attorney in fact ID card? I'll sell you one.
Oh, it wouldn't open. I tried to open it. The link wouldn't open.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah, it was just I was just looking at random stuff and I'm like, what is he talking about? Let me look this up. And then I found a website. So if you need a social security card for a number that doesn't exist, a way to copyright your name so the police have to pay you every time they use it, just let me know. Apparently I got a guy.
I got a guy.
Got a guy.
All right, line 5. The papers are confusing and overburdened with disjointed references to legal principles with little or no applicability to this matter. I'm kind of proud of myself for getting through that word just now, by the way. To this matter. For example, everything is verified, which is unnecessary since Section 1455 requires that a notice of removal be signed pursuant to Rule 11 of the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure. What does that mean? So it doesn't matter because it's not signed anyway?
All right. I was reading chat. I know I'm supposed to be the one paying attention, but I was reading chat for a second.
Literally the only one that needs to pay attention.
I know, right? I have one job. I'm here for one job.
Courtney makes a great point. If you got a $1 super chat every second, 24/7, it would take 31,709 years to make $1 trillion. If you guys want to start that, like,
we could test that.
Time.
We could test the theory for the next
hour. Only one way to find out, guys.
All right, so this just means that he's throwing in bits and pieces of legal references that aren't applicable. So it's just like what a SovCit does is he'll say, oh, because of this ruling in this court, this is true. It's like that's not what that ruling says. So that's not. So it's like when you cite something, you get called out. Like, no, that's not right.
So it's like that lady from that meme. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
That's a good one.
I wish the judge could just reply with memes. That'd be great.
Like, don't even respond to this. Just send it back. Like, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
Okay, the court agrees with one request made at the outset on page 1 of 17, line 27, where he states his demand that this action be dismissed with prejudice. But on the grounds,
right, yay!
Line 1 of 17, or page 1 of 17 on one line 27.
So in his introduction, he said one thing right, and that this should be dismissed. Like, okay, great. Yes. I don't have to read anymore.
But on grounds which differ from the rationale stated by Mr. Walker, specifically, there are no short, plain statements demonstrating clearly what he seeks, other than $1 trillion. And why he believes...
Colin's gone. He left.
What the... Hold on. Did he come back? He came back. There he is. Welcome back.
Thanks. I kicked my Ethernet cord out of my laptop. I wouldn't recommend doing that. It'll kick you off for a second.
I'll try not to. I don't have a laptop, or I probably have one of those cords. I don't know where it is. Okay, so where was I?
You were at...
I think I was here. Other than $1 trillion.
Yes.
Okay, why he believes he is entitled to such an astronomical sum of money for the events following his arrest for his refusal to show his driver's license upon request by a law enforcement officer. One of his documents is styled Verified Affidavit of Material Facts regarding fraud, color of law violations, injury, trauma, and constitutional deprivations. He fails to specifically expand on what injury and trauma he suffered during the traffic stop where he was asked for his driver's license. If that was traumatic, and you suffered injury and trauma from a traffic stop, you have had a very easy life if that's what's causing you trauma. Getting pulled over and
Didn't even
asked
bust his
for-
window out.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. He fails to specifically expand on what injury and trauma he suffered during the traffic stop where he's asked for his driver's license. Regardless, the notice of removal comes too late, and for that reason alone warrants the court striking it. Secondly, he's not done. Secondly, it is a rambling amalgam of quotes, legal principles, case holdings offered in a vacuum without context or explanation of how the quoted language applies to the facts of this case. So the judge is saying this doesn't make any sense. Make it make sense.
To people who, this kind of seems like the Eric Martin, what I believe it was when he was with Judge Washington, when the prosecutor was like, you sent me all of this stuff, all of these court cases, and none of them say what you want, and some of them don't even exist at all.
Some of them are just made up.
And it's just like, yep, that sounds about right.
I'm gonna remark on what you just said, because a part of that, when that was Rachel McDuffie when she was saying that, she made a comment later saying, I saw a couple filings on your desk, Judge Washington, when I was in there talking to you for a second. Was that from Eric Martin? I noticed the handwriting on those motions. Should I be expecting something else? And she's like, no, I didn't let him turn them in.
So if you guys are wanting to read The Ramblings of a Madman, I did do a BSBT bot reading of Eric Martin trying to file a protection order against, the treasurer of Wayne County, because the treasurer wants him to pay property tax for his dead father's house.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to give that a look, that was made, and it was all handwritten, and I had to read it all.
Handwritten is the worst to try to read out loud.
Oh, it was
cursive too.
Yeah, it was like more than
I'm
10
okay
pages.
with cursive. Just handwritten. Anybody's handwritten is just horrible to try to read. I'm old. I think in cursive, actually.
I was like one of the last, like in third grade, I had to do all the cursive stuff. So I was like one of the last things to get that.
I like to write my nieces and nephews like Christmas and birthday cards in cursive because they have no idea what I'm saying. They have to decode it.
Oh yeah, because it's magic.
How are people going to sign documents?
With e-signatures? With e-signatures where they do it for you?
Yeah, I guess everything's going to that. I don't know why that just jumped into my head. I was like, how often do I use cursive? Like, only when I'm signing things.
Here's the thing, though. In legal documents, because I had just had to do a bunch of estoppels for the property that I own from our tenants, and they have to be wet signatures. You can't do e-signatures on those. Or for this run of them, you couldn't do them. Like the bank was not allowing them. So, people are going to have to at least be able to sign their name.
I mean, I guess if you just print your name, it doesn't say it needs to be in cursive. That's just weird. It's gonna be weird to see that people sign
just
their name.
Sign it in regular print.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen that before. I don't know. My signature is kind of like half in cursive and half in.
I broke my signature on purpose so people could use it in the military, so I didn't have to sign for any of the shit that they did. It's a K squiggle and an F squiggle.
Nice.
That's it. Yeah. I'm a simple man.
Note to self when I take over all of KFARR's accounts. Okay, sorry.
I'm not doing much with them. And I went back and checked for you guys. Eric Martin did do everything in black ink. I thought his signature may be different. Oh, actually, you know what? I don't know if you guys can see this or if you can make me large screen for a second. He did sign it in red.
That's
He did
funny.
do it. So red is his favorite color crayon. So just so you guys know.
It's a strong color.
Yeah. It looks good on him with
It
his
doesn't-
magician makeup and all that jazz.
It doesn't taste as good as purple, but I'm into it.
No.
Purple's the best
All right.
flavor.
I mean, I think my husband's favorite flavor of crayon is purple. So I get it. The pleadings at issue here represent a clear violation of the general rules of pleading, and on this additional basis warrants the court striking the entire pleading. The court has already spent an inordinate amount of time trying to unscramble and understand the various pleadings in this case to no avail. Judge is saying, look, I gave it the good old college try. I could not figure it out.
What's that movie where they're trying to like crack the Enigma machine?
Oh,
It's got Doctor Strange in it. In my head, in the background of the court, they just have a bunch of people like, what the fuck is this guy trying to say?
what was that movie called? It was a good movie.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed the movie, and I keep seeing it on shorts every 3 seconds. I turn my phone on. I'm drawing a blank on what it is.
Someone's gonna say it in the chat here in a second.
Oh yeah, they always do.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. The rule requiring short, plain statements serves multiple purposes, including the accordance of unnecessarily taxing the court. See example. There's a bunch of examples here. Bell Atlantic Corp versus Twombly. Granted, Mr. Walker is litigating this matter pro se, which is his right. In no way does the court hold him to a higher standard of clarity of written expression as one might expect from an attorney. He must, however, provide something more than a vague, conclusory allegations. The defendants must be reasonable advised of the conduct they are called upon to defend. So basically the judge is saying, just because you're representing yourself doesn't mean you can be a dumbass. And I noticed when people are representing themselves pro se, the judge will go through a series of questions to make sure they're up for the task. Have you seen that before?
Yeah, it's called
No, never.
The Ferretta warning.
Is that what it is? I didn't know what the name of it is. I just heard it on that case that's here out of Atlanta where the guy stole the dog or killed the dog. Stole the dog.
Ricky Pierce.
Yes, Ricky Pierce.
He was supposed to be in court on Thursday, but the judge said that he filed too many motions and the judge has to review them, so he had to push him back.
What is that judge? What is that judge's name?
McBurney?
Because didn't McBurney also get the kid that was the sovereign citizen that wanted Jesus to represent him?
Yeah.
Rumor has it that kid is still waiting on Jesus to come see him.
Well, he filed a motion for a new trial, so he's still around too.
Good.
All right, we're just to the
Rob's here to what did I say? I said Ferrera, I think. Ferretta. Thank you, Rob. Bye,
we lost KFARR. That's all right. We didn't really need him for this anyway. I'm reading it and you're explaining it. What is he even here for?
He's just like, I got this cool document. I have nothing to do on Saturday night. Let's make a show, and I'll just sit here with my fanny pack.
All right. 2, discussion. The United States District Court in which such notice of removal is filed shall examine the notice promptly if it clearly appears on the face of the notice.
All right, hold on a second. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
That's okay.
Weapons keeps making Oliver Cromwell references. That was the British Revolution joke that he was saying earlier. Yeah, and that is actually where the joke of my name came from. That's why it's definitely not Cromwell. I had someone call me Colin Cromwell for a while. And then once they realized that wasn't my name, they started calling me Colin, definitely not Cromwell. so I just made that my name. So that's the story. So I get it. I saw weapons, but since you keep bringing it up, I was gonna let you know.
And
Address it in the chat.
I'm here bringing the funnies, guys. Okay, okay. I'm the comic relief.
Oh,
Okay?
crap, he could still hear
I know
us.
he could.
I always forget.
I
thought
can
he
hear
fell off the
everything. The chickens were yelling at me, so I went and fed the chickens because I run a farm over here.
Yeah, it
They would be
happens.
quiet.
All right. I don't remember where I was, so I'll start over with the discussion because I think I was only
I'm
a
sorry I
sentence
interrupted
in.
you.
That's okay. I didn't highlight where it was at, which I normally do. Okay, the United States District Court in which such notice of removal is filed shall examine the notice promptly if it clearly appears on the face of the notice and any exhibits annexed thereto that removal should not be permitted. The court shall make an order for summary remand. As was noted at the outset, every complaint must include a short and plain statement of claim showing that the pleader is entitled to relief. The judge tried to be a rapper there for a second. Where
If it rhymes, that
as
means we're having a good time.
exactly. As here, the plaintiff is pro se, courts construe the pleadings liberally and afford the petitioner the benefit of any doubt. Simply because Mr. Walker is a pro se litigant does not mean he is exempt from the foregoing rules. Everyone who practices before the federal courts agrees to familiarize themselves with and follow the rules. Therefore, as is the case with attorneys, pro se litigants are bound by the correct rules of procedure. I'm not reading all of these names. Sorry, KFARR. Self-represented party held to the same.
Hold on 1 second.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm interrupting. Rob asked a question. Okay, you got your spot too. Rob, yes, that's exactly what this is. This is a what was the title of it again?
It's funny you brought it up like before the stream and when we read it at the beginning.
I know, and Rob's an attorney. He just asked. It's not a motion. What is it? Why do I keep wanting to call it a motion?
It's a order striking notice of
There you
removal
go.
from Riverside Superior Court and summary remand.
Notice of removal, Rob. Notice of removal.
It's a notice of removal.
That's what I was trying to tell Rob. Thank you.
You just did on your document what I just did on my phone. I just went back and I'm like, I got the answer. I want to be useful.
I'm so glad it didn't unhighlight when I scrolled past this page. I would have been so lost. All right.
And that's the end of the stream. We're not.
Self-represented party held to the same restrictive procedural rules as an attorney. Under the law, a party must choose to act as his or her own attorney. Such a party is to be treated like any other party and is entitled to the same, but no greater consideration than other litigants and attorneys. All right, we're to the end. Any comments before we get to the conclusion?
No, you've been doing an absolutely amazing job.
Yeah, you deserve a shot of Fireball. That's what you deserve.
You know what's crazy is the big words I'm having no problems with, but when there's a bunch of little words right next to each other, I can't get them out. I can't, I know all the words, but I can't say them. It's crazy.
Words are hard. I've heard some people say that before.
Words
and you have been drinking. You have been drinking.
I'm only on my second Vista Bay, and I'm obviously an alcoholic since we started our show together, KFARR.
I'm still on my first drink. I thought I would get through at least 2.
You still have the whole conclusion to get down that drink. All right, conclusion. Even when it construes Mr. Walker's claim liberally, he fails to state a claim. He doesn't even say what he wants in this 273 page document. He fails through all of those pages to even state a claim. He seeks to remove the criminal proceedings from Riverside County Superior Court to federal court under case number 525 CR 00163 ODW without offering a legal justification entitling him to do so. As noted earlier, the pleadings do not appear to state a claim under Rule 8 because, among other reasons, he fails to state the relief that he seeks other than a dismissal, nor does he identify a federal statute or constitutional provision he claims to have been violated and which entitled him to relief. Accordingly, the court orders that his action is dismissed with prejudice and remanded to the Superior Court of California, Riverside Southwest Justice Center, and this address in Murrieta, signed by the judge.
Otis.
Judge Otis D. Wright.
That was a lot. I deserve a drink.
I actually had to phone a friend
Okay.
to because I was confused about the judge dismissing with prejudice. Because this all started with a traffic ticket. And I was worried that because of all these filings, the judge dismissed the entire thing with prejudice, like including the traffic ticket. It's not it. He dismissed the lawsuit for $1 trillion and the motion or the notice to
move the case from Riverside to.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Rob. Like I really. So I'm drinking Woodford Reserve, and it's my bourbon of choice. And I really thought that it was going to go down smooth tonight. It's not. I'm struggling with it. I should have stuck to beer. So I think that's the issue.
No. Oh, hi, KFARR. I don't know.
I was about to say, this is my office. So I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go. So the reason I didn't cover this case or like these 2 traffic things that he did is because he was trying to copyright strike everyone as a sovereign citizen does. And to my knowledge, everyone he tried to strike, they filed a counterclaim and then they're just kind of like still waiting for paperwork. But
did I tell you that I was threatened with a lawsuit, KFARR? I think I did.
Ew, I don't know the story though.
Just another day for me. Just another day.
That's the first time, but he deleted it. So it was the guy.
Wait, don't you just cover court cases?
Yeah, but so
they're public record, right?
yeah. But here's it's the guy who is like the SovCit like teacher. I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
Oh, shit! I've covered like 3 of his.
Yeah, he's the one
exactly
who was like interviewing the 2 SovCits from Webster's Court. Well, I was watching one of his streams and they were struggling with a legal phrase. It was hyphenated, and they couldn't figure it out. And they kept so they're like what like they're I'm watching them Google it because it's on screen. I'm watching them Google it, and the court geniuses that they are couldn't figure out. I don't even remember what it was, but they couldn't figure it out. And I was laughing because they were just like randomly guessing things. And it was in the title of a lawsuit. Or not a lawsuit, it was in the title of a court paperwork. And so I in the comments section I said whatever it was, like MTN equals motion. Like that's not what it was, but it was something close to that. And he responded with I notice you've been using my content without my permission. Expect to be the newest party on my civil lawsuits that I'm sending out. And so I see this and I'm like, wait, what? So I was in bed and I saw it. I'm like, wait, what? So I like sit up, I go to the bathroom, I come back, I'm like, I need to read this again. And he had already deleted it. I was like, come on, man. You're gonna send that, get me all excited, and then delete it?
You were just covering. Wait, I'm sorry, I'm confused. I'm a little blonde and I got too much sun today. But you were just covering the court case, right?
Yeah, I didn't use any of his content, and I don't think I don't think he checked. I don't think he knew who he was talking to. I think he probably just looked. He saw that I had a channel and looked and saw a screenshot of somebody of his friend of the I can't remember her name, but
it
I'm
was
gonna
the,
have to
it was the
go get I'm gonna have to go get a bottle because I
it
can't.
was the
not
two people,
drink.
right?
I'll be right back.
yeah,
It
it was
was
the two people. It was the cake.
younger female,
Yeah,
and then that guy who was like, I don't want to say autistic as like a derogatory term, but like that was the vibe he was giving me while he was in court. So those are the two that he pulled. Like they didn't have anything to do with his channel. They just happened to appear on his channel. But you covered the cases in Kansas.
yeah, and he said that I illegally used his content
just-
without permission, which wasn't true.
Just so you guys know, he's also a big Chili fan. I tried to grab the short that I made of him being crazy, but I couldn't find it to get the. It's like not We the People. It's one of those stupid sovereign citizen names.
I've got my good Bacardi. I'm gonna have some
There's
of
a
it.
good Bacardi.
Oh yes, this is not even the best Bacardi. I have one that's closed in there. That's like a 10-year. This is a 4-year.
I'm not a rum fan, so that was all rums to me. Saying
I'm an alcohol fan.
no, you're
my
not.
favorite
You are not an
alcohol is-
alcohol fan. You drink Fireball and peach,
Hey,
pineapple, Bellini.
I drink everything.
My favorite alcohol is rum. I will drink whiskey from time to time. I cannot drink tequila or Southern Comfort. Cheers, everybody. Thank you, Mo.
Okay, I guess we'll drink.
I was so glad that happened after I was done reading that document. Good timing.
I love tequila, but I like clear tequila. Yeah, I could
Tequila
sip
was
on
the
that
first thing I got drunk on.
That was gin for me. I can't even smell gin.
The first thing I ever
can't
got
smell tequila.
Yeah, the first thing I ever got too drunk on was Southern Comfort, and literally the smell of it. I'm almost 50 years old. Well, a few years from 50, but I can't even smell it. And this was when I was like 16. This happened. I can't even smell it. I get sick.
I'm okay with gin now. I can drink gin now. That's what my dad drinks. So I was probably like 15, 16 when I first got drunk, and I stole my dad's gin. But when I was, I don't know, it was my freshman year of college. I put down an entire I don't even know, like one of the giant handles of Kettle One vodka, and I was mixed in with Red Bull. And for an entire day, I was drinking that, and I put the entire thing down. And I still cannot smell Red Bull. If I smell Red Bull, I will be like, I'll almost instantly throw up just to smell Red Bull.
Just Red Bull.
Yeah.
Not any alcohol. Just Red Bull.
I can do vodka just fine. It's just the smell of Red Bull is like, nope. I remember how sick I was.
Yeah, I can.
I'm still hunting for the name of this stupid channel.
The channel that you were referring to, or the channel that I was talking about?
The channel that you were talking about.
Oh,
because I know I've covered it. Oh, found a video from it.
It's power inherent to the people.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. As I get to,
I didn't know that you were asking for that channel. I knew that I could tell you that. I watch him. Because I like because they give us court dates. So I watch just about every one of his streams because they talk about upcoming court dates. So I write down every single date.
I was watching his. Well, I think he was in Texas, and he was like on the commune, like trying to talk to like a room full of sovereign citizens. I tried watching that before. I'm just like, I can't do this.
I need one of you two to remind me when that trial is going to start here for that dog case. Somebody got murdered, by the way. In my head, it's all about the dog, though, because I don't
think the dog was harmed.
My brain is broken. He stole the dog. Like the whole point of the case was he killed the dude to steal his dog
on camera, allegedly.
HD
camera.
It was like HD security camera.
I missed the fact that was to steal the dog. I just know that he was walking the dog.
Yeah, he tried to. Him and the other guy tried to steal the dog, and he shot the guy in the head over it. And it's just like,
I have so much vacation time from work that if you guys let me know a few weeks ahead of time, I can probably even go down there and sit in the courtroom for that one.
Okay,
it's literally like I could throw a rock and hit it. Probably.
Well, if you do sit near the front, so that you can be like that
see.
person at the baseball game where you're like your friends are watching it live. You're like,
Hold up a sign.
I'll hold up a sign that says "Hi KFARR."
yeah,
I'll wear my KFARR News Network shirt.
do it.
Sit in the front row. Actually, I'm
Do
gonna
it. So then he comes to
Monday.
my house when he gets out in 50
When I
years.
go to-
Great.
when I go to that meeting on Monday, I'm gonna wear that shirt just in case one of our friends shows up.
Do it.
Now,
Do it.
by
Like
the
I
way,
said, if
Colin and Colin's people, if you can hear my voice, thank you so much for helping Maria. I'm going to the public hearing on Monday and I'm going to meet her in person and deliver the rest of that money that we all collectively, the three of us, our audiences raised for her. So I appreciate that a lot.
don't tell Russell that. Apparently, I had nothing to do with it, and I'm just a fucking. I hate that guy. Get a cup of water with you, though. I watched the new Jurassic Park movie, and it reminded me of
he
the
melt?
old Jurassic Park movie.
If
If
he gets
you have a cup of water and you see it start jumping, it's because Russell's walking towards you.
I actually meant to go to see Superman today. I was going to go see a matinee of that tonight.
I heard that it was pretty good.
I've heard mixed things, but even the bad reviews say it was still good. It was just there was a lot going on. They made the typical mistake of putting too many characters in a movie.
I didn't even know there was a new Superman movie out. That's
for
how
those of
up
you
I
who
am with.
Want to know about the new Jurassic Park movie? The only thing I have to say about it is it's a Jurassic Park movie. And if you know, you know. Like,
well, with Scarlett Johansson though.
Yeah, and she makes zero difference in the entire movie.
The humans never
She's
never make a difference in the Jurassic Park movies. They're literally they end up being zombies apocalypse movies by the end. It's just survival. They have a goal, and then the goal's thrown out the window, and it's just survival.
Anyone see Mission Impossible? I have not.
Like the original one I've seen.
No. They put out like their. I think it's the last one.
Like, oh, a movie I've actually seen. No, not that one, Katie.
Yeah, the 14th Mission Impossible.
Yeah,
I haven't seen
which
one.
is-
I think 3 was the last one I saw.
I've watched all of them. They're basically like the Jurassic Park movies, where it's like, yep, that was a Mission Impossible movie. Tom Cruise is still out there jumping off roofs and shit.
It's like the Fast and Furious movies. It's kind of the exact same movie. It's like, it was a dumb movie, but it was entertainment.
Except for at the first one, they were stealing DVD players, and then by the end, they were like going to the moon or some shit. Like,
like bringing the downfall to entire countries, governments.
Yeah,
like,
it's like,
how did you go from DVD players to this?
Vin Diesel, I thought it was about the family, man. What are you doing?
All right, we've apparently turned into
Welcome to
Movie
Reading
Talk
the
with
Room.
Colin and KFARR.
Right.
Welcome to Reading the Room. I just forgot to change the channel logo.
I like how we were having our own conversation on your channel yesterday. Like you posted it, and we were just talking back and forth. I kept waiting for other people to chime in. It's like no one's chiming in.
Nobody does.
It was just us going back and forth for like an hour.
It gets so many views, but then I'm just like, I don't know from where. I'm not asking questions. Oh God. All right. I don't know. Does anybody have anything else to do?
I'm going to see Eric Martin in person on Monday.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have a snitch going there as well.
Check on his family. Make sure they're alive.
Well, they are
Apparently
alive.
his sister's still alive, at least.
That's good. I love how we're such nerds that on a Saturday night we want to hang out on the internet and read court documents.
Well, to be fair, I don't know if you caught my video from this afternoon at like 6. It's been storming here and been gloomy for like 5 days. I made the joke that it's so bad here, I'm about to make a grunge band. Like it's just dark and
KFARR shows up in flannel on Wednesday.
I was going to put a picture of Kurt Cobain up, but I'm just like, that's how it's been. It's supposed to start raining in a little bit after it rained earlier today. It's
the fanny pack makes sense now.
It rained earlier today. It's clear now.
Oh God. Did Eric I just combined 2 comments in my head. Did Eric get $25,000 to pay bond? I doubt it. I doubt it.
Did Eric get 20? Oh no. Last I saw,
And-
he was still in jail.
Yeah, and
I've been looking every day this week because Eric Martin likes to play games, and I've been terrified that I'm going to drive all the way up there and they're going to push the trial out 2 weeks.
and he's gonna pull a BSBT where you wait for him all morning to show up for his jury trial, and then you're like, oh, why are you in Illinois? You're supposed to be in Taylor, Michigan.
Yeah.
Well, he's in custody, so he's going to appear. Just whether or not the trial is actually going to happen or not.
Legal fiction on your comment that got brought up about the new Batman movie. Apparently, they don't want to make the Robert Pattinson Batman the James Gunn universe Batman. They want that to be a standalone Batman. And these are the nerd things that I know.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that because the Pattinson Batman, that's dark and gritty, like I think Batman should be, and then the new Superman movie is more of like the 80s style comic movie, so it's like more sci-fi. Like you can't take a Batman that's driving around in what looks like taking apart Camaro and then throw him in a Mr. Terrific universe. Like that's not going to work.
Cerebral Tackle. I'm actually going to recreate the Wolverine meme where I'm just like touching the picture of the shotgun in a Kurt Cobain wig. I think that's what I'm going to do for that. And then there's just a dog.
Yeah, legal fiction. I think they're gonna put they have to put Batman into that universe. It's just I just can't see it. It just can't really be Pattinson unless they. I mean, they are messing with the pocket dimensions. So they
could theoretically do the. Well, which one was it? Oh, the trilogy Batman, where they're just like, hey, we're just gonna take a decade-long break and we'll be back.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a Batman movie since like the 90s.
Well, that's because when you were watching them black and white back in the day, like Batman 1, like the original Batman.
Yeah.
You were there to watch Charlie Chaplin, and then you're just like, oh shit, Batman came out.
I haven't seen
damn.
Batman since Michael Keaton.
All the action she's used to is the bam,
pow,
pow.
Can we get Batman to wear a GoPro? What you guys need to be doing is investing in GoPro stocks. It's like under $1 right now.
Really?
Yeah, it turns out making things that don't really get better with technology and don't break, they're running into the same problem that, what was the rice cooker? I'm forgetting the brand.
Like you only need to buy one of them and then you're done?
Like one every 15 years. And they're like, why are we not making any profit? It's make a thing that doesn't break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the unfortunate side of capitalism. You make a product that's too good.
I think I was talking to Weapons about this. We were talking about Pepperbox.
Rob.
And I think he told me about a guy who got torn in half, split in half by a drone in Ukraine. And he had a GoPro on, and the GoPro just like was still recording. And it's like,
fine.
That's why your stocks are less than $1. Like,
wow.
Hey, I'm searching Pacer to get the case, and I found 2 bankruptcies. Does that shock you? Like in any way, does that shock you? Like the stuff that we found out about Michael Lang, the guy who I think we covered it. I don't know if Colin knows. It's a sovereign citizen who got arrested in Nevada, who's like constantly doing the typical like, oh, I don't need to pay rent, yada yada, and then he gets evicted like every 5 months. He actually is facing new charges for. Yeah, he's facing new charges now because he tried to scam a new car from a car dealership.
Oh,
and they threw him in jail for that for like 30 days.
Oh, I saw that on your channel. I was gonna be like, oh, I saw that. Like it was because I watched your videos.
Yeah, and it's like that's every
I know who you're talking
5 months he makes a video crying about I got evicted. And it's like, well, when you don't pay rent and you say, oh, well, the estate of this person is a corporate fiction, and you're normally going to get evicted from that.
We went through his TikTok one night for like 3 hours. It was amazing.
Oh, matter of fact, somebody sent me a video. I'm going to do a video on it probably tomorrow. Apparently, DoorDash fired him.
How can you
when you don't have a license and you don't have a car,
Oh, I was gonna say, how do you get fired from DoorDash? But I
He
guess
found a
that
way.
makes sense. They probably do a background check. Like they don't
think
send
it's
people
like-
to your house, I hope, that haven't had a background check.
I had a court case.
This
There
is
was a
DoorDash.
law-
Open up.
I had a lawsuit. A guy was suing DoorDash. No, it was Lyft. It was Lyft. So kind of the same thing, but it was Lyft. He was suing Lyft because the Lyft driver had a customer in his car, but wasn't clocked in at the time, and he caused an accident, and he didn't have full coverage insurance. So the guy was suing Lyft for like $25,000, and Lyft no, it wasn't $25,000. It wasn't that at all. It was something stupid. It was actually a low amount. It was less than 1,000, but Lyft didn't show up. Wait,
Probably cheaper to just not show up.
I'm confusing cases. I had one with DoorDash where DoorDash didn't show up, and the guy sued DoorDash for like $60 because he was never paid for.
So they just get an automatic. They just get an automatic judgment against them.
It's a default. So the DoorDash one was a default because he didn't show up. It was like $60. The Lyft one was for an accident, and the Lyft did have an attorney, and the judge threw it out because Lyft's in California, and he's like, I can't. You can't sue him in my court. You have to sue him. So that actually was a jurisdiction argument that the lawyer
that
won.
makes sense.
So speaking of rideshare, do you know the BSBT story when he used to drive?
No.
He decided to take one of his friends off the clock to a crack house, get drugs, and when they got pulled over, they threw it underneath his seat. And I believe he caught charges for that. In the lore of broken system, broken trust.
Right.
I think I read the police report for that. That was a fun one.
I mean, back in my day, you had to drive yourself to the crack house.
Connor wouldn't bust you. You know what I'm saying?
I love you, Connor.
He'd let you do cocaine on the subway. But it never seemed to be enough. If you want them, let me know on there right now. No, I'm good. What I like to do is I like to pick on a certain sovereign citizen for a specific amount of time and then set them free. And if they come back to me, then it's meant to be. And once I get done covering him being pissed at DoorDash, I think they left him a 4-minute voicemail or some shit. And he talked about it for like 8 minutes. And I'm just like, I got to cover this. This is good quality content.
So does broken systems, broken trust just keep coming back to you? Is that why he sticks around?
I don't even talk about him anymore. Like,
I mean, you literally were just talking about him.
You brought him up, I think, 3 times tonight.
Like, I don't make videos on him anymore. Like, even though I'll make videos like once every like 4 months.
Again, another lie because you have the bot that has the BSBT voice.
Hey, that is a bot. Don't blame me. That's BSBT.
You are
like
absolutely
iRobot.
the ex-girlfriend trying to tell her friends, like, I don't even think about it anymore. And then you
at least
pictures all over the wall still.
Twice a week we hear about.
To be
him.
fair,
at least twice a week.
popping up. He does keep popping up in other videos that I'm not covering of Broken System, Broken Trust. Like when Press Harder got arrested, and then you saw this little toothless dude waddling in. Oh, this is going to be a lawsuit. And you're just like, found Broken System, Broken Trust.
Yeah, he was only in jail for what, like a day? And then they let him out?
Because he does this thing where he doesn't eat.
Yeah, he doesn't eat. He doesn't tell him a name. He just sits there until they let him out, which, a day, and then they let him out. It's like, oh, okay.
I wish I could do a thing where I don't eat.
Right.
The fact that they don't get a name from him is wild because people have tried that, and I'll just fingerprint you. Like, get fucked.
I mean, if his fingerprints aren't on file, I mean, maybe that actually happens in the background. He just doesn't say that part of the story.
I mean, that wouldn't shock me whatsoever if that a frauditor would lie. Like, seems to be their go-to move. Keep your hands and feet away from his mouth. Okay.
Don't feed him after midnight.
Yeah. Legal Fiction says if you buy in bulk, the dealers come to you. So he's been told.
Oh, we're talking. Okay.
Oh God, I got nothing. I got nothing else, guys. I got nothing.
I don't. I don't have anything. I don't even know if I'm gonna have enough content to put a show on tomorrow night.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it might be the first time I have to cancel a show because I don't have content. I'll put together a video. It just might
Yeah,
suck.
I'm sure you just need to go back. Like, you need to, like, there's stuff that you were going to cover, but you had too much content. Just go back and get those.
Yeah, the problem is I always forget.
Oh, you need to.
I write down the court dates. I have a giant calendar of court dates coming up, and
I
then
have
I'll
stacks.
but then once it happens, I'm like, okay, it happened, and then I completely forget about it. It's over, done, move on.
I literally look at. I'm going to show you my stacks of content.
So, Fizzy, on Restream, it combines my chat with KTZ's chat, so I can see both chats all at the same time. So if I'm responding to something, it might be on their chat or her chat if you can't see it.
This is what I have just as backup if we run out of content. These are all stuff that people have sent me that I didn't get to. These are all body cam videos that we have not gotten to.
I am very
We have
particular.
months. We have months of content here, dating back to 2024.
I only use content that I find. I try to limit any YouTube interference on my channel since I've been demonetized before. So if I don't personally find it, I don't use it. That would open up a whole nother realm. And I know use.
I'm drawing a blank on their names already.
Power inherent to the people.
I used one of them yesterday. Not Law Talk with Logan. Logan on Law, and then the female version of Logan on Law. Drawing a blank on what that channel is. Where I'm convinced it's the same person.
Those are content theft channels. They don't get their own content.
I'm convinced that they're the exact same person.
It might be, but they just go to our channels and take our content, edit us out, and put it on their channel. So,
and that's why you started putting your giant watermark on it.
Absolutely, and my views have gone up. I am on an upward trend right now since I've done that, and I don't. It could just be a coincidence. But,
that's why I put Pickle KFARR in a bunch of videos, or KFARR in a knight's armor.
Whenever I'm the one that FOIA requests the videos, I will put my watermark on it. Like when I covered a case here out of the Ashley Boganera case. So
people will just put their logo over your logo and then pretend they didn't.
But I posted all of that footage because it was hours and hours of body cam footage from that Ashley Boganera case. And I put it up for my members only. So if somebody wants to use it for if they want to cover that case and want to use and not do the FOIA request, that's fine. They're going to give me $3 and my watermark's going to be on there. So.
Yeah. Yep.
But it's going to cost less than them FOIAing it themselves. So just give me the $3.
Yeah, FOIAs cost money.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that until I tried to FOIA a sovereign citizen from Judge Middleton's courtroom. And they told me they charged 5 megabytes.
Yeah.
And not just that, but they send me the entire day for that officer that I'm FOIAing.
They sure. It depends on the department, but yeah, some of them do that.
That's why courts should just be obligated to leave their content on YouTube indefinitely.
Yeah.
I like the way you think, Rob. Logan on Law is a tool.
I'm drawing a blank on what that other channel is. Let me go look now.
There's 100 of them. But even the ones that are real people, I'm still convinced Logan on Law is AI. But the ones that are real people that are just doing the same thing AI channels are doing, or just stealing content and just putting their face on it. There's a bunch of those popping up now too.
What is it called? This one kind of angered me because I have a big problem with clickbait titles.
Oh yeah.
Courtroom Alice and Logan on Law, I'm convinced are the exact same person. They have the exact same cadence, exact same cutout in the very middle with a fake picture or whatever. But she labeled something a sovereign citizen. It was just a dude in Detroit with a concealed carry weapons charge. No sovereign citizen anything. But she labeled it like cocky sovereign citizen fail, and it's just like that, nothing.
Now I've called people sovereign citizens before that. People call me out in the comments like that wasn't a sovereign citizen, and then I'll go like, you know what? I think I was wrong on that one. It was close.
I think we've done it, but they were always like,
yeah, they were like, but yeah, no, it was never. I won't call someone a sovereign citizen. It's not even close.
Yeah, this dude was just a rude guy in Detroit court who was trying to. He had the.
Uh-oh. Did he freeze?
Not mine.
I think that's his thinking.
And that was freaked out. Yeah, it just freaked out. I just saw reconnecting. He said he has the 30 clip Glocky on him, and it wasn't concealed. And I'm just like, that's not sovereign citizen. Like
that's just a
no.
normal
Also, having a 30-round magazine in your Glock is just dumb. It makes it way too heavy.
Especially if you call it a clip.
Don't ask how I know that, but it's only for fun at the range. Other than that, it's just dumb.
Oh, Legal Fiction makes another one. That's like the body cam channels that use entitled Karen in every title.
Yeah. I wish I was better at clickbait titles so people would watch my stuff. I'm just so bad at it.
I just try to put the title, whatever the video is about.
Yeah.
That's the way I do it. Now we got to remember the whole point of a thumbnail and a title is to be clickbait.
Yeah, I know. I'm so bad at it.
The word clickbait has been transformed to a new meaning. Now it means if you're lying. Now it used to be you want to make it so people click your video. That's what a clickbait title, clickbait thumbnail is. But now it means something completely different.
Like my video from today, that was labeled. Let me see here. It was so good because she actually said it in the video. Sovereign citizen gets glass in her ass. She literally said that she had glass in her ass, and I'm just like, perfect title. Thank you.
That is a perfect title. Yep. You got to go
remember
with that.
for 10 months.
Got to hashtag that.
How time flies. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
Let me put the
Rob,
dogs up there and give them.
This is another problem that I have with, like, on top of that, when people make I don't want to call them AI thumbnails, but they like put a person or a judge on the thumbnail that never appears in the actual video. And then you're just like, oh, I clicked on this for Judge Middleton and it's out of Washington. And you're just like,
yeah,
okay.
The AI generated thumbnails that makes, Judge Simpson look like a Simpsons character. It's just like, stop it.
Oh, that's fun. What are you talking about? That's fun.
That's not the worst thing I've ever seen on the old YouTube.
I kind of like that, actually. I'm pro Judge Simpson being a Simpsons character.
No, and I said Simpson. That's a compliment to what I'm saying. I mean the ones that are just purely AI and they take his picture and they try to clean it up, but it just looks nothing like him.
Yeah,
that's what I was talking about. So
they put enhance image on a grainy, terrible screenshot, and then they're like, "We think he looks like Abu." And
when people use their own photo, but like put so many filters on it that it doesn't even look like them anymore. Like,
are you talking about thumbnails or actual creators that
I know. I hate it when creators take the picture and make them a cartoon and it looks like they have a scarf on when it's really a hoodie.
Yeah. Yes.
No, I have a problem with people. You probably use StreamYards.
That's mine, Katie. I saw your face. That's what mine looks like. My icon it looks like I have a scarf and it's actually a hoodie.
Oh, it does look like a scarf. You're right. I didn't ever think of that.
I will admit KFARR does have less clickbait titles. I'm a simple man and I'm not very creative. So if it's a sovereign citizen who says she has glass in her ass, that's what I'm going to make the title. The rabbit for $2. I do KFARR friend, KFARR wife, KFARR cousin in titles. That's fair. That's fair. Oh God.
Yeah, I don't.
Does anybody else have any gripes to air out?
Yeah, I just don't like the over filtered that everything is on YouTube these days. Everything's too over filtered.
I have a problem with, creators overly filtering themselves, making themselves look like they weigh 110 pounds when they're like pushing 300 and built like an ogre.
Or creators that don't have green hair and try to filter to make it look
Exactly. I hate that.
It looks like you got a nice green glow. What are you talking about?
He's trying to look. He's over here trying to look punk.
Yeah, you're going Super Saiyan in like a Wish version of Dragon Ball.
I was called a Timu White Knight the other day. I guess I can be Timu Goku as well.
Restream doesn't even have filters, so I just keep my camera a little bit blurry. Works the same.
This is my face.
Yeah.
This is what you get.
I don't even know how to turn my green screen off anymore. I set it up the very first time I came here, changed it. But it might look better with just a green screen instead of... Yeah. Oh, well. We're almost done.
Wait, you mean that's not your house? Oh, shit.
No.
I'll get a green screen one of these days just for the third channel. Green screens aren't expensive.
No, this was like $10, and it's funny because I'm trying to build something like you have, and you want a green screen. Let's just swap.
Oh, you mean this office that came like this with my house?
Well, just something. It looks like it was set up. Like you got a cool accent wall with the brick. I can see your aquarium. I mean,
that's just my house.
I kind of miss the pressed Pikachu behind you, though. To be honest.
Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, I don't even know where Pikachu's at. I'm gonna have to go steal him.
Yeah.
It was the oldest child's Pikachu that she would steal during the day, but I'm like, hey, at night I need Pikachu back. It's part of the office. And then one day Pikachu disappeared. I don't even know where he's at.
I'm 4 months late for St. Patty's Day. Absolutely.
Let me see this.
It's even kind of making my shirt kind of glow a little green.
Your whole like just everything is green.
From about like there to like here.
Yes.
We demand fat Pikachu. Yeah, that wall is just the outside of my house. This is like an addition they built onto the house, which is weird. Like my house has been doxxed numerous times. My living room is gigantic.
Even though you've been doxxed, please do not dox yourself. Make it it at least a little difficult for people.
My living room is gigantic, but the older lady who lived here before us was like, no, this is going to be the living room, and that's just going to be empty. So when we moved in, it was just like, oh, like you just like stayed in here all day. Well, that's weird.
She wanted a cozy space. That's why.
It had a TV, had a couch, and I'm just like, it's going to be an office. Thanks.
This is literally one of my guest rooms. Like where you see the dogs over here, this is a twin size bed.
All right, Miss Fancy. KTZ has a guest room, guys.
I have two, actually. I have two guest rooms. I have two guest rooms and a gym.
Hey, I'm in my daughter's bedroom right now.
Yeah.
They don't live here, so
I mean, when there's no kids here, you gotta make the rooms into something, right? So
okay. Pikachu has made it into Pickle's bed as her pillow. So that's where it's gonna stay because Pickle will murder me.
She seems like the type. I will cover her on my channel.
Thanks. Where are all my moderators?
They're hanging out at a real channel, probably.
Hey, I'm shocked by this. I have 146 people watching us just talk at the wall right now. I think I'm a moderator. Mrs. KFARR is a moderator.
I'm a moderator. I'm just not in your chat. I mean, I could be
Erica.
I usually am.
To be fair, I only have like 5, so.
Same. I probably don't have any moderators in my chat right now, unless this News No Enemy is still here.
I just tend to let things fly.
Unless people are saying like dirty stuff or like, I don't know.
Even then,
spamming the chat with ads.
I let. Oh yeah, those like the they happened more when I started my channel. It was just a influx of Russian prawn bots that would just I have like 30 of those pages blocked on my channel.
I've decided to turn off Twitch, and since then I've had a lot less bots.
View bots are cheap at this website.
Yes, I've turned off Twitch. It's gone.
I've never had a bot attack. I've had
I have.
people that don't like me jump in the chat and try to start stuff, but that's few and far between.
I just don't understand that because you cover court.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing, and you guys know this. It's the YouTube world, right? There used to be only like 10 of us that covered court, and 5 of us were friends, the other 5 were friends, and we didn't really coexist. So there was some like kind of fighting, not really fighting, but things got weird at times. So there are drama between channels. There is drama between channels. So
That's so weird to me. Like there's enough room for everybody. And it's so weird to me when people who come
unless
the same
you're
kind
an
of
AI
content are
channel
not
from India.
right.
Well, in my head, anybody who's covering similar content to me, I want to be like, I want to boost them up and I want them to boost me up. So I don't understand this trying to like take people out of the equation. I just don't get it.
I will tell you this: it's not usually channel creators against channel creators. It's like someone who loves another channel and thinks that I'm doing something. Okay, I'll give you an example. When I first started, I kept being accused of being like time served. Like I would get a bunch of his his fans in my comments and in my chat saying stop being like time served. It's like I'm not.
There's
like
enough room for everybody.
I'm
but it's just
covering
like
court.
yeah, but see, like, so, like, you would have people like that. That's just an example, and
Mhm.
then it would be those people that would like, try to hurt your channel to boost up their favorite channel. So those are the people. It's not usually creator versus creator.
Yeah, I was going to say people who create nothing don't have a say. Like if you are not doing anything, then you don't have a say on what I do on my channel. Sorry. You create nothing.
I have other creators hate me. They want to wear my
I
skin.
Oh, we know.
Well,
I hate to tell you, Russell. You are too big for my skin, bud.
you are a
Too big.
prominent anti-frauditor. So
That
I
has
heard
been
that.
said in that has been said in legal documents.
I did hear
Have you
that
know?
somewhere. Yeah.
so I mean, you put a target on your back, man. That's all on you.
By not covering frauditors for 2 years.
Yeah.
That's how I put a target on my back.
You've been doing body cams and SovCit
That's what
stuff
I'm saying.
for a long time.
How is Craig? Craig is still in my kitchen. I decided. Well, I didn't decide anything. We're not going to off the chickens, the roosters. We're going to take them to my aunt's actual farm and then be like, bye.
So in like 2 weeks on your way to Nashville?
Probably. Oh no, she lives like down the street.
Oh.
So we're
I
probably
thought
gonna
they were
just
in
load
Kentucky.
those boys up. Oh no, yeah, no. And yeah, we're gonna load those boys up and leave them on a farm with other chickens and goats and pigs and turkeys and then dip out.
I have to say,
You're like, hey, look at that, and then just run.
I'm very excited about getting together, actually meeting you in person, and I have a feeling we will be firing up the live stream sometime. So everybody tune in, subscribe, all of that stuff.
When is
Yeah,
that? It's coming up here soon, right?
Yeah, the 25th. The 25th
of this
Friday?
month?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
I'm probably going to be live streaming a lot while I'm not driving, if I get to not drive.
Please don't dox the hotel we're staying at.
Gonna be chilly.
Appreciate that.
Oh, I'm gonna wait till he drives by because KFARR has to drive right by where I live, and I'm gonna,
You should just pick
wait.
up Colin. He can come too.
Put a giant sign that says "fuck Colin."
and then I'm just gonna follow you down, and just my entire live stream is just gonna be following you two.
Yeah,
this is KFARR's car.
Yeah, here's his zoom in on his license plate.
Hey, at least I have a license plate.
Right.
And I'm just traveling. I'm not driving. I'm just traveling.
I'm gonna switch out my private citizen license plate.
Oh my god!
Can't find me.
I talk about this every time he comments something like this, but Cerebral Tackle. This guy has the most drama for anyone that I've ever seen, and he's literally in the fishing genre.
Yes, it's so much fun over there.
Yeah, and I don't know where I don't know where the drama comes from. It's fishing. It's supposed to be relaxing. And they just drama as far as the eye can see.
They go at each other. And I know Cerebral Tackle is only here to see the dog, so we will put them on screen. See, I'm going to turn on your lights. How about that? There you go. I didn't think we were going to have the dogs on today, so I had not even turned on their lights. But there they are. They're very cute. Yeah. They're very happy for the milk bones.
I can tell.
Did I freeze or did Colin freeze?
I think Colin froze.
Okay.
Wait, I'm frozen?
You froze right in the middle, and then I heard the laugh after.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what you said, but you were laughing at yourself.
Oh,
I know
that's
what
what you put. I was like, okay, I guess that was a really bad thing to say because you're both staring at me. No, you said they're really happy for the milk bones. I said, I can tell because they were just sitting there. They weren't making any expression. So I was like, okay, that was just a really bad joke, I guess.
Kendall Smith, I will be traveling. I don't drive, I travel.
You'll definitely travel.
Yeah,
I'm
legal
traveling.
fiction. So I, for the majority of cases, I absolutely hate the people that I cover, and thankfully they hate me back. Because I don't know if you saw it. Yeah, at the beginning of this stream, I think the third person to comment was Russell.
Was he? I didn't even see him in here tonight.
He asked me, I forgot what it was. Let me see if it's going to be too long. He asked me, like, did I paint an anchor or something like that? And I said, there's a video of me painting your mother with a winky face. And then he just never came back. These are the things that I say to Russell that keep him coming back. He thinks my hate is love. Or maybe that's his kink. I don't know.
Maybe he had to go check on his mom.
Make sure she doesn't need any like paint thinner.
News Now Enemy, I will definitely put a T on my transmission before I go traveling, for sure. Just in case an officer wants to stop, I can say, look, there's clearly a T for travel. This is a rare sovereign citizen model. One of one.
I get it. I didn't understand where that was. That took me a second. I got you.
Fizzy, we don't kink shame. Allegedly, KTZ kink shame.
Yes, stop being degenerates. Just stop it. Just stop it. You're gross. Okay, I'm done. I'm done kink shaming.
I will definitely spray paint not for hire on the back window of my car.
I had
and no trespassing.
I had a U-Haul sized truck in my apartment complex's parking lot for like 3 months. It didn't move, and it had a giant sign on the side of it that said "Not for hire," and it didn't move. It didn't move forever. One day, I just walked down. Like, I'm going to see what their license plate said, and it had a normal license plate that wasn't expired. So I was like, "This isn't a sovereign citizen. They actually probably have a legitimate reason to have not for hire." On
they were just really not for hire.
Yeah.
I actually did have a sovereign citizen truck on one of my properties one time, and it did have the license plate and the whole thing. And I wish I would have taken pictures of it, but I did not. I think I probably did. I just don't know where they I don't know.
I think we were going to the zoo, and I thought for a second, like I did a double take, and as we were driving, the person next to us had a bunch of writing all over the window.
Uh-oh.
And I couldn't see their license plate, and I'm just like, fucking take a picture of this. And then I got close, and I'm just like, oh, it's like they like wrote a news story on their back window about something that happened to one of their kids, and I'm just like, whack. And then I just
this is not what I was hoping for.
No, I'm sitting there like, man, I want no trespassing. I want some UCC codes. Like, let's go. And then I'm just like, well, this is like a story. Like, to the zoo.
I actually had somebody hand me a card at that protest I went to. Hold on, I'm going to read it to you guys. I have it back there. Somebody handed this to me at that thing that I went to.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that laminated?
It is laminated. Yes,
Ah, damn.
it is laminated.
They spent some money on their cards.
I am not going to be able to read this in this light. I'm going to have to turn on the light. It's going to get crazy in here a second. Hold on.
It gets crazy when you turn on the lights in your house.
Artie Foz, no.
Right. So
I
bright.
go to the zoo. We go to the zoo all the time. We have I think we still have a membership to the zoo, so we can just go for free.
This says,
We're
and
there all the time.
by the way, it's written in Spanish on this side and English on this side. It says,
Me
I do
gusta
not
tortuga
wish,
in my pantalones.
I do not wish to speak to you, answer your questions, or sign or hand you any documents based on my Fifth Amendment rights under the United States Constitution. I do not give you permission to enter my home based on my Fourth Amendment rights under the United States Constitution unless you have a warrant or to enter signed by a or hold on.
I have such a
warrant
good
to
question.
enter signed by a judge or magistrate with my name on it that you slide under the door. I do not give you permission to search any of my belongings based on my Fourth Amendment rights. I choose to exercise my constitutional rights. Laminated, by the way, written in black on a red card, which is extremely difficult to read,
So-
even with my lights on.
For a second, I'm like, did they give that to you for you to use, or were they giving that to you thinking you were the police?
They that's good. That's a very good
Yeah, I'm
question. Maybe they thought I was the police, but no, they were giving them out for people to
Oh, okay.
carry with them in case they get stopped by the police or
I don't
something,
get-
which was
I don't
like
get
crazy.
any
to me.
cool stuff like that. I think I told you. Funny story. It was the same time I went to the zoo when I thought I saw a sovereign citizen. I struck up a conversation with a nice lady while we were looking at the seals, and she invited me to her church. I never get any cool anti-police paperwork. I just get invited to church.
I get invited to churches all the time too. Do you ever go to them? I've never
No,
been. No, I'm like the churches that I get invited to are like the mega churches or
Probably-
like the big.
no, I don't get invited
Like-
to those churches.
I saw
and
people
I'm
ride
like-
their bikes around today, invited people to their church. I ignored them.
I ignored them. I told them to get off my property.
Get
No,
off
they're just
my
like,
lawn.
hi. And I just said hi, and I just kept going. I'm like, I'm not stopping.
No, I don't get invited to mega churches. I get invited to those churches. I'm trying to. I don't want to.
Oh,
I
Church
get
of
in-
Latter-day
I get in-
Saints?
No, I get invited to strictly black churches.
Oh, those are fun. You should
That's
definitely
it.
go.
go.
You should go.
That's it.
They're so much
That-
fun.
That's
I did
one
my
have-
step away.
stint.
That's one
I
step
did my
away from being
18-year
invited to
stint.
barbecue.
I
I'm
have
already
been
invited to
invited to
barbecue
black churches
ever
and I
since
have
Navy.
gone, and it is a great time. It is a great time.
No,
I'm telling you.
I
you
did
should
my
go.
stint in church for 18 years, from the ages of newborn to 18. I'm good. I got the bumper sticker to prove it.
I don't know if you answered this, Katie, but a lot of people were asking what protest did you go to?
Oh, it was the No More Kings protest. No more.
So
Is that was No More Kings? Yeah.
Mm.
A lot of nice people out there. I actually talked to a gentleman and he had something about a taco on a sign, which I didn't get the reference because I'm not very political. But it was some funny anecdote that he explained to me
It was a funny anecdote about a taco that you don't
about a taco, like something about Trump. I don't know, Trump something. I don't know, but it was funny. And he was a very nice elderly gentleman.
Would have been better if it was Eagle Nick.
That
Eagle
would
Nick
be
out
awesome.
it.
Eagle Nick lives like, I don't know, an hour and a half from here. I kind of want to run into him.
What was his name? Frauditor Mania. His $5 or his super chat thing. He hits the button and it's Eagle Nick through a
Really?
AI voice thanking the person for the super
Nice.
chat. And it's the greatest thing ever.
Yeah. When I was going up to, where was I headed? I think I was actually on my way to Nashville. The last time I went to Nashville for my niece's engagement party, I had to stop at a Walmart. So I'm like, I can wait till I get to Dalton to stop at a Walmart. So I stopped in Eagle Nick's town, just hoping I would run into him, which I didn't, but I did stop in Dalton, Georgia.
I don't know who Eagle Nick is.
Good. Rob, fun fact is I will raise you one on your not for hire plus UCC equals oxymoronic. I've seen a sovereign citizen while driving for Lyft or Uber get pulled over and they said they're not for hire. And it's just like, you're actually like the most for hire that you could possibly be while
Right.
driving. Like, you can't get much more for hire than you are right now.
I saw an officer. This is probably a video that we've all covered. No, I actually think it was. I don't remember. I'm not going to guess. But his argument to like, I have not conducted any commerce. I'm traveling privately or whatever. And the officer is like, "Did you put gas in your car? You pay taxes.
Yep.
You paid money to your car, so you have participated in commerce with your motor vehicle."
That is a
KT
very
says,
good point.
Speaking of you stopping there trying to see Eagle Nick, Mrs. KFARR is like, oh, we've got some time between driving from where we're dropping the kids off to Nashville. What do you want to do for those few hours? And I'm just like, stop in Springfield, Kentucky, and hopefully we can see Jeremiah Payne. Because that's where he's currently like homeless at. And she's like, yeah, absolutely not. And I'm just like, I had to shoot my shot.
I am getting there the day before, so if you guys want to just come on and we can hang out, that'd be fine too. We can go down to Broadway and walk around all the, like every single bar down there on Broadway has live music all day, every day.
So the only time I've ever been there is the most half-assed, barely been there. I drove my brother's U-Haul with his Chrysler 300 on the back from Virginia
Beach, just drove down to Broadway. Yeah.
And we drove to my parents' house, dropped off all of his stuff, and then they flew me back to Virginia Beach. But
so you've never even been to Broadway?
Yeah, I got dropped off at the airport in Nashville and then flew out like an hour later.
The only time I've been to Broadway, which is like the place to be in Nashville, is I've been to Nashville several times. I just never been to Broadway. So I was in my friend's truck and he drove me down Broadway at like 10 in the morning on a Saturday. That was it. That's the only time I've been to Broadway, but it looks like a good time. There was still live music at 10 a.m. So,
and their rumor has it KFARR was drinking at 10 a.m.
All right, stream's over.
Cerebral tackle. Yeah, cerebral tackle before we get out of here. Dalton, Georgia, where family trees are just knotless twigs. Facts. It Comes Back was actually the person who got us this document today, and they just popped up in chat. So everybody say thank you to them.
Thank you.
That's it. That's all I got. They just popped up, so I figured I'd shout them out for sending me that email. They're also the person who helps me out with Michael Lang content.
I don't have anybody that helps me out.
I get a lot of emails and Facebook Messenger comments and.
Yeah, I guess I take that back. Erica does help me out sometimes. She did do a FOIA request for me, so Erica helps me. I take it back. Do you want me to end the stream? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, I just said that because Mrs. KFARR said that she wanted to go get some food. So.
Oh no, she wants to go get some food in Nashville when we go there.
Oh.
We had Mexican food shortly before the stream.
Nice. Somebody told me that Nashville hot chicken is very good, but I don't like anything hot, so I don't think I would like it. But if you're into that sort of thing, it's apparently good.
Nashville hot it's pretty spicy, but it's a very quick, immediate spice, and then it kind of disappears very quickly. They actually pair it with the pickle, and the pickle actually helps make it even disappear even faster. So it's a super fast heat, and then it's gone.
I'm good. I don't need any of that. I'm British. I don't need any of that spice. I need very plain food in my diet.
Yeah, I enjoy spicy food, but I am also a white.
Yeah, my husband can eat like the hottest stuff, and I'm like, yeah, no, Cholula is too spicy for me. Sorry.
I used to be that way. I used to eat the hottest of hot, and then over time I just stopped eating it. And now every time I try to go back, I'm like, man, I've lost all my tolerance. I still am towards the upper part of the scale, but I've lost my tolerance for the crazy spicy.
And then
my husband goes in
sweating at Buffalo Wild Wings from eating blazing sauce, and then you're just like, why do I do this to myself?
Doesn't even taste good.
My
No, it
husband
tastes
goes into
awful.
the my husband goes into the Mexican restaurants and asks them for whatever sauce they keep in the back and don't give to the white people. And that's what he eats.
That's fair.
I don't get it.
Oh, Tammy, I'm drinking Woodford Reserve.
Cheers. I'm going to have another drink, even though people are not. I usually just hold off, but
Oh, is that what we're doing?
I feel like it. It's Saturday night, right?
I wish
I got
had,
nothing
Saturday
to
night,
do.
Tuesday morning. It's all the same to me.
I really wish I
Whatever.
had beer because this bourbon is not hitting tonight.
Legal fiction. Now you want spicy wings. It got to the point where I was eating stuff that was so spicy, it just kind of in my head tasted like battery acid, and I'm just like,
Mhm.
why?
That's not good.
Why am I doing this?
Cheers to you. Ooh, that's smooth stuff, man. I like that.
Meh, it was okay.
I can actually drink more tonight because there's no buttons I have to press. We're just standing there, we're just talking.
Right?
Yeah, we're literally just.
Yeah. I could actually drink tonight.
Mrs. KFARR, you started this bag. Remember that. She got like a purse thing for when we go, so that she doesn't have to carry a
Oh,
purse. And I'm like, oh, that's
okay.
what we're doing. I'm wearing my fanny pack like this.
I have an Aldi branded fanny pack that I wear on vacations, so I'm
Oh,
very
good. So
excited.
I'm also going to bring this. It just says
Mhm.
it says Road Pirate.
Nice.
I don't know if you guys notice. It literally just sits up there all day.
I never
I've
noticed
never
it before.
worn it. Yeah,
It's a great
Still with
vacation bag.
Yeah. Tammy, I've been to the Woodford Reserve Distillery 3 or 4 times, and 3 or 4. I've been there 4 times.
Where is it?
It's in Woodford, Kentucky. It's about
Kentucky.
I don't know. It's about a half hour outside of Lexington.
Okay.
It is one of the most gorgeous pieces of property I've ever seen. It is immaculate.
Somebody reminded me of the Trump thing that the old man was telling me. Yes, that was it. He was a Southern old man that could spin a yarn, and it was very interesting. And that's
what
what
does
it,
that
that's
even?
what
What
it
does that
came to.
mean? What does that mean? You could spin a yarn? What does that mean?
That means he could tell a story. I'm sure you all have met like people who could just tell a story. Like it takes a really long time, and it got to that is what happened.
Cerebral tackle can't drink antibiotics and shit.
Am I the only one who's ever used the phrase "spin a yarn"? Like that's a phrase, right?
Yeah.
Did I make that up?
Well, I mean, in reality, 147 years ago, 1500 BC, I imagine that was the saying to use.
I'm not that old.
The reason why she has those sayings is because she actually comes from the time where they would have to tell stories to remember history because there wasn't anything written down.
There was no written language.
Yeah.
Please, chat. Let me know if when I said that the first time you knew what I meant. Please let me know. I would appreciate it.
So I was just going on with
Thank you.
KFARR's joke because it was funny.
Thank you. You guys made me feel elderly. Durfwood, Pear character looking at himself in the mirror saying, "Thanks for being you," with hearts popping out of his eyes. I love that Restream gives me the description of the thing instead of the thing. I love that.
It doesn't let you see the picture. It's like if you were blind and somebody was describing what it was. That's what we get.
Ooh. That almost came out of my nose.
Ugh, I couldn't imagine Fireball coming out of my nose. That would ruin my evening.
Yeah. You guys can't make me laugh while I'm taking a shot. Oh, man.
Apparently, Yo Mama used that phrase in the past.
Probably. She's elderly, too. She's 80. She just turned 80.
So
apparently, I'm an 80-year-old. I'm using the same phrases.
I'm only 12 years old, but no, just the people that I cover, either in court or like for auditors and stuff, it's just they make me feel so young. because they'll be like the same age as me. What was that chick's name in the video? Oh God, I think it was one that I covered by myself, where she stole like $700 worth of stuff from Target.
Oh yeah.
And then the officer at the end, she was 34 years old, and I'm just like, shit, I look damn good for 34. She looked 55.
I remember that video. It was, she looked very old.
And I'm just like, damn, I feel like I'm doing something right.
There was
Probably all
one
the
we
Fireball.
covered together as well that had a lady that was allegedly like in her like 30s and looked very old.
I feel like you get to this age and you're either way older looking or way younger looking.
Yeah. Thank you, Legal Fiction, for the backup on the spinning yarn being a Southern saying. My grandparents, like, even though I'm from Chicago, my dad's side of the family is from Chicago, and my mom's side of the family is from Georgia. So I grew up with that.
Legal Fiction's a fellow Georginian. I don't know. Georgian?
Yeah. Georgian? Yeah.
Georgian?
Yeah, from what I understand, he lives like
I like
an hour from
Georginian.
me.
I like that better.
One of these days, we're going to have a cup of coffee together or something, I'm sure.
You can invite Eagle Nick.
Yeah, we could meet in Dalton.
You can sit on his park table.
We could meet in Dalton.
And you can live stream vertically.
Yes, that's how you get the views.
That's the worst views ever. I don't even count them as views.
I mean,
if somebody scrolls through your thing.
Sorry.
No. I'm more interested. What
YouTube had that like promotion. It wasn't even that long ago. Like I don't know, 6 months, maybe a year tops, where they were pushing out people to live stream vertically.
Yeah, because it gets you put in the shorts algorithm.
Because they're trying to be TikTok. That's why. But they're not TikTok. YouTube is a separate thing.
And all the frauditors try to record vertically or live stream vertically, and they'll get more views. But it's like somebody scrolling through your stream and going, "Fuck that guy." That shouldn't count as a view.
Right.
It does, though. Well, and here's the other thing is that TikTok subscribers are not worth as much as, and by worth as much, I don't even mean monetarily.
People are people. Man, that was...
Yeah, I know back in your time, it may not have been that way, but in 2025.
They're people now, Katie.
Colin's over here like, this isn't on my channel. Let's get this answer.
I know, right?
Having 1 million subscribers on TikTok is not the same as having 1 million subscribers on YouTube.
That's why if I don't
people are not people. See, people are not people.
I don't want to say his name because it was one of the fellows that came to my house who may or may not only have one arm and 9 toes. He used to stream vertically all the time and then would brag about the views. And it's like, cool, you got 30,000 subscribers and you got 1,000 views on a video, but 50,000 live stream views. And it's like, okay.
Well, and the reason I say is because my nephew was here on 4th of July. Well, my husband's nephew, but still my nephew. But he was here on 4th of July and he was asking me about my content creation, true crime stuff. And he's like, "Oh, how many subscribers do you have on TikTok?" And I'm like, "I don't know, like 3,000 or something." And he's like, "Oh, that's it." And then I told him that I had 6,000 on YouTube and he was impressed. And he's like 19 years old, so he knows what's up.
Oh yeah, he's in the know. I don't even know how many people I have on TikTok.
I know how many.
Every time I post a short on YouTube, it also posts to TikTok and Twitter. So
I have to manually post it on TikTok, and then it's just like, oh, I don't like TikTok.
I have like 3,000 on TikTok and a couple of like maybe the same on Twitter. I don't know why people follow me on Twitter. All I do is post shorts over there.
Colin, let me know if you're familiar with this this YouTube video. This is my highest viewed short on TikTok. It's like 101,000 views. It is the chick who is trying to use the Articles of the Confederacy. That one.
I remember her.
That's my highest view. And then I'm just like, all right, I did it. Never posting again.
There was one recent. that we quoted the Magna Carta. Who was that? The prosecutor called him out on it. It was hilarious.
Oh
No, it was actually it was a small claims. No, it was a landlord-tenant case. The tenant was trying to get out of being evicted, and she cited the Magna Carta.
Oh God. Okay, so Rob, you 1000% just summed up why I don't care about TikTok. You have 50,000 subscribers on TikTok and make about 20 on a video with 100,000 views. That ain't worth it to me.
I wasn't allowed to have TikTok. When I had my Air Force job, I wasn't allowed to have TikTok.
Good, yeah, because the Chinese were stealing your information.
I mean, whatever the reason, like it was actually, I could have lost my job. I mean, they never looked, but if they ever did, that was
which is wild.
Event. Yeah,
which is wild because I could go to the most it was called DC Central. It was at the very middle of an aircraft carrier, a $1 billion ship that less than 100 people could fuck around down there. Could go down there all I want, and they're like, TikTok, it's whatever. Fuck it.
Yeah, but for whatever reason, they wouldn't. Well, I mean, we know the reasons, whether or not we agree with them or not. But and then ever since I left the Air Force, that Air Force position, I never downloaded it. So, to this day, I've never had
not
TikTok
worth it.
account.
If you want to watch TikTok, just watch YouTube Shorts.
And
you're there anyway.
Or I doom scroll on Instagram, and half the shorts are from TikTok. You can see the TikTok logo on it.
Yeah. Mrs. KFARR wants you guys to pray for me. Yeah, I'm going to the doctor for the first time in a decade on Monday. So we've been making a list of things to tell the doctor that's wrong with me. So pray for me.
Are you getting full blood work done?
More than likely, because it's been I haven't been to the doctor since before I got out of the Navy, maybe June or July 2016.
I mean, just request that. They'll be able to tell you just about everything that is wrong with you just from full blood work.
Is this the video you were talking about?
Yes, this is one of the OG.
I know.
Sovereign Citizen videos, and I hate.
Want me to play it?
Oh, absolutely.
It's 5 minutes. I can play it.
That's fine.
Is an Article 4 free inhabitant, so he does not have to have a license. This is on recording. Article 4 free inhabitant pursuant to the...
Honestly, this is the reason I wanted to do that one show where that we found out later was a criminal person was on my channel. And where I was covering sovereign citizens. And you were supposed to be on too, but you were sick that day. Thank goodness for you, by the way. This video is the reason I wanted to cover that.
Articles of Confederation, you can look it up. It's in the United States Book of Codes. It is your laws you have to follow.
All right, I will do that. Want to walk you back here?
Article 4, free inhabitant, pursuant to the Articles of Confederation.
Put the camera down for me. Is that if it records, that's fine. But I don't want you holding anything.
No weapons, no weapons. All right, no.
Okay. So what I'm going to ask you to do is the same thing.
You get out of the car?
Yes.
No, I'm not getting out of the car.
All
you
right.
can go get your superior.
Well, I am going to tow this car, and you cannot be in the vehicle while I'm towing this vehicle.
Well, if you go get your superior,
That's not
he'll
gonna happen
clarify
right now.
that he can be set free because he does not
That's
have
not
to have a
going to
license.
happen right now, young lady. So either you're going to come out of the car on your own free will, or I'm going to assist you.
I'm going to get out of the car and walk down to that house.
No, you are not free to leave right now.
Are you saying you have authority over me?
Yes, I do.
You have proven authority over me.
Yes, I do.
How did you do that?
The County of Imperial through the sheriff.
You do not have authority over a human being,
All right,
over
well,
a free
you know what?
inhabitant.
Do you want to argue the point?
You need to go look up your
I don't
laws.
have to look at anything right now. What I need to do is get you out of the vehicle. If you have identification, please hand the identification over to me.
No.
Identify yourself to me.
And I'm not going to step out of the vehicle.
All right. Well, you are impeding my investigation. You are delaying me, which is a penal code violation in the state of California.
That law only applies to U.S. citizens.
Well, where are you a citizen of?
I am not a U.S. citizen.
Well, see, that's
I
where
am
you're
a free
mistaken.
inhabitant. I am of the earth. I do not belong to any corporation. I do not belong to any country.
but
I am of the earth. I'm of
So-
the earth.
I actually wanted to talk about this. the free inhabitant of the earth person.
Let's do it.
So I keep TikTok, like I'll throw shorts up there or whatever they called over there for that reason. But I also, there's a lot of sovereign citizens and frauditors that have run to TikTok, Rumble to try to get away from being covered on YouTube. And a few of the people that I covered are only on TikTok. And I covered a guy who literally, he is a
free inhabitant.
It is an odd thing to talk about. It looks like he lives in a shack. He looks to be he actually looks like the Crooked Cop Media, the guy that I covered already. He almost looks like the Wish version of him. And I don't know if he has any weapons, but he has a lot of sticks, pretending he's like Donatello from the Ninja Turtles. And he is he says he believes in everything the founding fathers and the Constitution have to say, but he's also a hardcore communist, which doesn't flow with the Constitution. And he's claiming all this stuff. And it's just like, he even started like his own cult. And it was, I'm drawing a blank on what this fucker shit is called. But now that's all he talks about. And I'm just like, you started a sovereign citizen cult with extra steps. Like, what are you doing?
Okay. Thank you very much for the super chat. I'm going to pull up that trailer as well. We can watch that too. It looks like the movie's about, there's a case that I was going to cover where I forget exactly the people's names. It was like the
son and father.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like in the Midwest or like Kansas or something, like somewhere over there.
Somebody sent me I think it's the trailer for this. Sweet bow staff skills. Yeah, I've actually made a bunch of shorts on him, calling him Donatello, because he's just this. He looks like he's 50 pounds of shit stuffed into a 30-gallon garbage bag, just outside swirling around a stick.
Your wife asks if I can make a shirt that says "We are of the earth." I can definitely make that shirt. Definitely. So I have queued up, and by the way, Colin, if you don't want to stick around, I totally understand, but I have this queued up that we're going to watch right now. And then I also have the P. Barnes video pulled up. And then I have this trailer that was asked. I'm
game. Got nothing else to do.
All right. Perfect. We love that you have no life like us. We love it. We'll have competing doctor's visits on Monday. I bet you wish you had my problem. Apparently, I'm growing a third nut. Why did I read this comment? Not kidding. Awkward for a super chat? Question mark.
Not awkward. Not awkward at all.
Not awkward, but now we have questions.
I do have so many questions. What is why? Like, do you need that? Like, what are you going to do with it? Does it give you extra powers? I'm not sure.
Right. Yeah, that's what it does.
All right, I'm going to play the video.
You be able to ride bikes real good.
As long as you're in the sovereign states of the United States, you will abide by the rules and laws.
See,
and you have certain protection.
A free inhabitant is they are allowed to. They're free people. They have all of the rights of a U.S. citizen without following any of their laws.
Well, that would just be pure anarchy if that were the case.
No, because we're peaceful people. We're peaceful people. You go call them up and ask them. And
screws fall out all the time. It'll be anarchy.
I don't know what that means, but I love it. Oh, that guy, by the way,
they'll tell you exactly what I'm.
Is the Rebels of the Sacred Earth.
By the way,
cult. Yeah, like right up there with cult.
Extra points to anybody in the chat who knows what screws fall out all the time is from, like what that reference is.
Talking about.
Well, I don't know who to call.
Your superior.
Well, I am a superior to a certain extent.
So call your superior.
Well, it's going to take a couple hours or so for somebody to come down.
Well, just
and that's
call
not going to
them.
happen right now.
Well, then we're going to have to solve it some other way.
All right.
We just need to, you need to call in, tell them I'm a free inhabitant and find out what that is.
Well, I am going to tow this vehicle, young lady, so you cannot be in this vehicle.
I understand that. So all right, then I'm gonna get out of the vehicle and I'm going to walk down to that house
No, you're
because you
not.
do not have
No,
authority
you're
over
not.
me. Well, then I'm not getting out of the vehicle.
No, you're not.
Why?
You're not free to leave.
Why?
As soon as I conclude the rest of my investigation, you will be free to leave. As far as I know, you have not done anything wrong at this point, but you are slowly reaching to
okay,
that point
you know what?
to 148 PC.
I'll get out of the vehicle for you. I will get out of the vehicle. And I'm getting
All right, well, you're not free to leave.
I
You're going to take the bag
No.
off.
I have to say that it's very impressive that for how early this video was, like I'm gonna say probably maybe 2010, maybe earlier, that this officer knows how to deal with this person. And News Now Enemy and Legal Fiction both got the correct answer of the Breakfast Club. So you get extra points.
Take the bag off.
No, I'm not.
Relax your
Hey! You're raping me! This is rape! This is rape! This is rape! Okay,
Relax your arms.
it's relaxed.
Stop fighting with
It's
me.
relaxed.
Stop fighting with me. Stop fighting.
All right, I'm not fighting.
Center 2, 5, 6. I got a combative X-ray.
Here, I'm lifting my arm up. I'm lifting my
Leave
arm
your
up.
arm right
It
there.
hurt. Okay, I told you what I was doing.
This is pain compliance, okay? It's not meant to be comfortable.
This is
Do I have your
illegal.
attention?
This is completely illegal.
Relax your arm.
No! Take my bag off!
I can't.
You're not putting me in the car. You can wait till you get superior. You are not taking my bag off. You can handcuff me with my bag on.
You're right, I will. Relax.
I'm relaxed. You got my bag! You got my bag! You're gonna get in so much trouble, you son of a bitch! You're gonna get sued! You don't even know what you're doing! I'm telling you, I'm
Young
gonna
lady.
fucking sue you!
Stop.
What's your
Holy
name?
shit.
Argadona.
$1
Fucking
trillion.
Gadona. You're gonna get arrested. You're gonna get fucking...
He is gonna get sued. That's her emotional support bag. That reaction just blew my mind.
As soon as she's like, "You can cuff me with my backpack on," he's like, "Yes, I can.
Okay.
That way
Yes,
your
I can,
hands
right?
will not fight me. Thank you
And
for
then
the
I will
idea."
cut it off of you.
That
But
was what I
yeah.
thought was gonna happen. I thought he's like, all right, I'm just gonna have to cut it off.
KTZ, I don't know if you read my comment. The Breakfast Club came out 6 years before I was born.
Whatever. It's a great
not-
movie.
I'm not hip to that as
What is?
other
Go
movies.
out all the time. The world is an imperfect place.
What year was Breakfast Club?
Like the 80s,
I pulled it up.
86,
It
I think.
was- I want to say it was 85. Yes, 85.
Well, I was
A
born.
long,
in 84.
long time ago.
I was born in '84, and I've seen it.
I highly suggest everybody watching that movie. It's great.
Just because you were born after something doesn't mean it's not a good movie.
True.
It's not like this is gonna be hurtful to some people. I feel like the Breakfast Club isn't as socially relevant as like Star Wars.
Not
If
true.
that
The
makes
Breakfast
sense.
Club is very socially relevant.
Yeah, in your
Compared
group
to Star Wars.
in your group of friends, I'm gonna say in your group, and I'll say because I agree with that statement, but I've been around a group of people that would absolutely tell you that you're wrong with that statement.
Mm.
And
I
I'm
mean, it's
usually
not-
wrong.
It's not
here's another
Roadhouse
example.
or anything like that. Let's be.
Roadhouse is also a great movie. This is
It
the
is a
last
great
time I watched-
movie.
This is the last time I watched movies. By
Yeah,
the way,
this-
is this decade.
Yeah, KFARR was gonna sit there and say, "Yeah, I really enjoyed Roadhouse. Jake Gyllenhaal was awesome in that movie."
I didn't hate that version either. It wasn't
Not
It wasn't better than the original, but it wasn't terrible. I watched it the day it came out on Amazon.
I
Wow.
watched it not knowing it was a remake, and I was like, why would they call this the same? Like they can't do that. And I watched it like, oh,
You
it's a
never
remake.
watched the original?
No, I did. I've seen the original. I just
Okay,
didn't
okay.
know that they were making a new one. And
Oh,
then I saw
gotcha.
when I saw it, I'm like, this is weird. And I started watching it, and about 10 minutes into it, I'm like, okay, this is a remake.
No, it's the same movie.
But I watched it. It wasn't bad. You're right. It was entertaining.
It's a good
Which-
movie.
That's how I judge movies. Was it entertaining? Do I think I wasted my time?
Yes.
Oh my god, you don't know your own laws!
Relax, young
You
lady.
don't know your own laws!
Relax, young lady.
I can't believe you just did this.
You need to calm down.
You're gonna get in trouble. You don't know your own laws.
Calm
Rumor
down.
has it
You're
he did not get
illegally
in trouble.
doing this. I told you I was a free inhabitant.
I'm
Calm down.
curious if Chester is talking about her screech or did I screech? I don't remember screeching.
I think it was
Someone
her.
screeched in the video. It woke up my whole house.
Yeah, I think it was the
Checking.
emotional support bag scream.
Just checking.
You are illegally doing this.
Young lady, calm down.
You are illegally doing this. I told you this is against my will. You did this illegal. You cut my bag.
All right, you're under arrest.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Give me my stuff.
Relax.
No.
You're
Leave me alone.
You can't have this big camera right
You can go get your superior.
I will
Go get,
somebody-
and I'm
but not
waiting
right
right here. Go get your fucking superior. You son of a bitch. Give me my fucking stuff. You fucking asshole.
How
calm
old
down.
was it?
You need to fucking learn your goddamn job because you don't know your fucking laws.
Just north of 18.
19.
Well, she has that like really tiny person squeaky voice that I feel like she might be surprisingly like 35.
She has that catch me outside. How about that voice? That's what she's got.
I don't. I think she's
Bill.
got to be like 19 or 20. I think she's not drinking age.
See, I'm gonna disagree with that just for how well she knows the stuff that she's saying. I mean, she's just kind of spouting it off, and it doesn't look like she's reading off anything.
KTZ, correct me if I'm wrong. I know you were, alive around
Old.
this time,
Okay.
but didn't the Articles of Confederacy predate the Constitution?
yeah.
Correct me if I'm
The
wrong.
Articles of Confederation were
See?
replaced by the Constitution.
That's
So it's
something
like-
else that happened before you were born, KFARR. How do you know that?
Because I
Yeah.
do history.
So
I do
something
history.
doesn't.
So
Just because something existed before you were born doesn't mean you don't know it.
see these books right here? These are all like Game of Thrones, Star Wars, every movie.
Never
ever
seen
made.
any of it, by the way. Never-
That's all this. All these ones over from here over are all history in a firearms encyclopedia that's like 200 pages long.
Like, I don't think you guys even want to know what books are on this bookshelf right here. Maybe I'll
it's
tell
like-
KFAR in private.
It's just
KFAR
like,
and I
how are you-
nerded out the other day. It was
Yeah, we did. It's like, how are you about to? I showed Colin my Lord of the Rings cookbook.
Well,
No
my,
big- no
my
big-
thought was, that sounds terrible.
I'm just in it for the lambus bread. That's it. That's it. But no, like she's
Only if you
literally
can take one bite of it and it fills your stomach.
It's-
Otherwise,
and
it's
be
just a
filled
waste
for
of time.
days.
Yeah,
I'm
otherwise,
actually
wanna
gonna
know
trek to Mordor.
Do you want to know what's hilarious is that
just ate
you
3
guys are talking about a recipe that's in the Lord of the Rings, and literally like 2 days ago I was talking about a recipe for bread that's in the Bible, like with a group of friends.
oh, so kind of the same thing.
Yeah,
Kind
were
of
you
the
alive
same
for?
thing.
Were you alive for that one too?
I was.
Did you have a hand in
actually.
writing that recipe?
Yes.
So she's trying to quote a document that was replaced by another document
Correct. Yep.
200 plus years in the future.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, good. But Bill, let me go back here. Bill super chatted $20. Molly Ringwald started Breakfast Club. That I do know.
Did I miss the super chat?
22 16 22. And just so you guys know, I have 3 more bottles of these.
2216, you say? Hold
Ooh.
on. I'm finding it.
Oh,
Oh
That
my
one went
gosh,
down
I did
sideways.
miss it. I'm so sorry, Bill. I'm so sorry. It doesn't show up in a bright color when it's not
Forgive
on my
her.
channel.
she's been drinking.
Forgive me for I know not what I do.
We've been making fun of her age and early onset.
Alzheimer's. Yes.
Yeah, I actually the second I started saying them, like I'm not gonna finish that joke. That's a terrible thing
No.
to say.
Hey, why? You've already tried to get her canceled once.
Both of my grandparents on my mother's side did have Alzheimer's, so I would not be surprised. Cheers, Bill. I'm sorry about that. It doesn't show up in a color on my side.
Jim, the TV series remake that was way better than the original Battlestar Galactica 2003. I actually watched all of that. And then I watched all of that again fairly recently. Holds up. It holds up.
I am going to put the dogs on the screen and give out some milk. I'm going to give out the good milk bones because there's been a couple of super chats. I haven't done anything. Ava
Bet you won't
woke
eat
up
a banana
for it.
chip.
Ava looks like drunk right now because she just woke up. You okay, girl?
I am gonna go camera off for the rest of the stream. I am getting these lights are super. I'm sweating and I want to.
So what he's saying is he's drunk.
Yeah, my man's getting red.
No, I've had half a glass of bourbon. I'm
Oh,
not
sorry,
nowhere close
KFARR.
to
You keep putting me on the screen.
It's doing it up by itself. It's
I don't know
doing
if you
it by
guys have
itself.
caught this. These are my favorite things in the world. If you want to put me back on the main screen,
Sure.
these here peanut butter pretzels.
Have you had the Reese's ones?
No,
Okay.
Reese's-
that seems rather high class.
Oh,
These are Kroger brand.
Those like I am addicted to those too. And if you put those in front of me, I can't stop eating them.
I spend all of my money on energy drinks, Colin.
Yeah.
My favorite
I mean, has theirs
snack
all right here.
to take on the road is those peanut butter things, like the peanut butter pretzels, and then you mix in either like dried apricots or dried cranberries, so it's like peanut butter and
Ooh.
jelly. It's like peanut butter and jelly. It's so good. I'm telling you. So
I'm gonna
good.
drink 12 energy drinks on my car ride. And that's it.
Nice. Perfect. All right, let's listen to the last 15 seconds of this. You can go camera off, Colin.
Oh yeah,
That's
I was
okay.
just saying I'm moving rooms, and I don't like being on video when I'm sitting on my couch because it's just really plain. So that was the end of the story.
Colin is having a hot flash.
I am.
Leave
I
him
am.
alone.
The lights are getting to me.
We will put you down at the bottom. There we go. Okay.
Harry, you're a dummy. They're fucking laws.
Let's go.
No. You son of a fucking bitch. Fuck you. You stupid son of a bitch. You don't know what you're fucking doing. You're gonna get fucking in trouble. Oh my god, you son of a.
That's it. That's the end. We were so close to the end.
You said you have P. Barnes up next.
I do.
I'm assuming everyone here's already watched the P. Barnes. Tell me that the person who gets, P. Barnes, tell me he doesn't sound like Justin Long from Dodgeball or the other 12 movies he's been in. I watched it one time and I'm like, I know this guy's voice. And now every time I see it, I just see a guy getting whacked in the head with a wrench.
I'm going to hear this, and I'm never going to be able to forget this. If
Yeah,
it's even close, that's all I'm going to think about every time.
It's going to be stuck in your head forever.
Harry was born before Jesus, and he's 57. So
I don't think that's how numbers work.
I don't think so either, because that would make me super old too, and I don't like it. Don't like it.
What's your first and last name?
I don't have a last name.
You don't have a last name?
No.
And what's your first name?
I don't have a first name either. I've got a name. My name is Robert. You can call me Robert.
Oh, wow.
I'm not a person. See, you deal here with Admiralty Maritime Jurisdiction, which deals with persons, which I am not.
What are you? Are you human?
I'm a man.
You're human?
I'm a man, yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
No.
You're not a U.S. citizen?
I was not born in Washington, D.C. or any territory of the under federal jurisdiction, so no, I'm not a U.S.
Were
citizen.
you born in the United States of America and any of the
I was born in America. Yes, I'm a state citizen of one of the several states.
There's more than 7.
One of the several?
Which state?
Idaho?
Idaho. Can I see your Idaho state license?
No, I don't have one.
You don't have one?
My person does, but I don't. And I don't wish to create joinder with you.
All right. And if you want to
Can I get your name, please? E. Smith, thank you. Are you a bailiff or are you a prosecutor? Oh, you're probably a bailiff. You got the air thing in, huh?
I don't think I've ever watched this whole video, by the way. I've only seen the clip of it that's in the Mr. Medicare video. I've never seen the whole thing before. This is new to me.
There's actually more to the video where or is it another P. Barnes video where he's trying to walk through the metal detector without putting any of his shit in the thing. And P. Barnes is just like, nah, you ain't coming
If you
in.
can find that and put it in the private chat, I'll pull it up.
I know. I can ask you, but he should. It's not Vegas. That would be
come on in, folks. Are you here for 8:30?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not starting up yet, but you can have a seat on the bench here.
Just witness the legend.
I'm going to go in and speak with the prosecutor. Excuse me. Excuse me. You're blocking my freedom of movement.
I am.
All right. Well, P. Barnes, you just admitted to me that you're violating my rights.
No, I'm not. You can't come in with the camera.
Well, you're violating my rights. And this is also freedom of the press.
From behind you.
This is also freedom of the press. I mean, I don't know what the hell law book you're reading, man, but it doesn't apply to me.
You leave the camera with your mother outside the courtroom and you can come in.
You are not God. You have no jurisdiction over me.
God's not worried about cameras, sir. I am.
All right.
His mom's with him.
I don't think his mom's with him. I think that was P. Barnes being legendary right there. He dropped a mom joke in the middle of telling him to grow up.
P. Barnes is legendary.
Are you worried about cameras because you want to do something wrong? Because you want to do something wrong? Because if it's against the rules, that means it's because somebody intends on wronging somebody else because they're afraid of being held accountable. P. Barnes.
It's a nice speech, but you're still not coming in.
Well, I mean, I don't have to go in because you can't even issue a warrant for me.
Might as well leave.
Well, no, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to speak with the prosecutor.
You can go in there without the camera.
Well, please step aside. I'm going in.
No, you're not going in.
Don't touch me.
You're not going in, sir.
Let the record show that you just battered me.
Step back.
And you're using...
That never gets old.
Please. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Never gets old.
It never gets old.
People always get mad at me, and I'm thinking probably Shane faces the same problem when you laugh at someone getting tased, and frauditors and sovereign citizens are like, you're laughing at someone's pain, and it's like, yeah,
Oh, when they bring it on to themselves, then yes, that's absolutely, you can laugh at that.
Colin, I don't know if you've seen it. Katie said, I'm assuming you've seen it, where the guy's like running away from the cop trying to tase him. He gets tased in the back and just planks out and eats the pavement.
Oh,
I could watch that every second of the day.
Oh yeah, he did it to, that's hilarious. Like now, do I cringe every time I see his face hit the pavement like that? Absolutely. It's like I can almost feel it, but it's like no, that's still hilarious.
You can hear his teeth cracking as it hits the pavement, but you're just like, what an idiot!
Idiot.
Hey, you know what? You guys are really overstepping your bounds right now.
Put the cuffs on him.
Put the cuffs on. What are you arresting me for?
Okay. I don't want to say, can we go back like 5 seconds? But remember how the guy in yesterday's video got pepper sprayed?
Say again.
Remember how the guy in yesterday's video got pepper sprayed?
Yes.
And you know how in every video where somebody gets pepper sprayed, they're just like, they're feeling it for a while.
This guy's not feeling the taser.
This is why I always say tasers, you recover fairly quickly. This guy got tased and was already back trying to talk shit 4 seconds later.
Yeah.
Another reason we're allowed to laugh at him.
Cuss on.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to move on to the trailer that somebody asked me to pull up.
While you pull that up, just a quick kind of funny story. One of Judge Shackelford's bailiff is named T. Barnes, and when I was sitting in her courtroom,
so close.
Yeah, but the way that his shirt was folded on his name tag, I thought it was P. Barnes, and I'm sitting there freaking out. Like he's obviously a lot younger. This guy looks like he might be like 25. And I'm like, this is P. Barnes' grandson. It has to be. It has to be. And then he walked up to me. No, he walked up to me and asked me why I was there after I was sitting there for about 10 minutes. And I saw it and it said T. Barnes. I'm like, man.
You should ask him if he knows P. Barnes.
That's what you should have asked him.
All right. So somebody in the chat that I don't remember who asked me to pull up this trailer. So we're going to watch this trailer. It's apparently available to own or rent on July 11th, which was yesterday. Maybe we'll have to do like a movie review. We'll have to get this movie KFARR and we'll do a movie review of this movie.
I can't imagine it costs very much. Normally straight to DVD movies aren't very expensive.
Also, this seems like obviously it's based on a true story. I like those and documentaries. So this is actually a movie that's right up my alley. I'm telling you what, this looks like a great movie already, right?
Because all I see is Ron Swanson.
Yes.
That's all I see. And then it's just like, well, he was basically a sovereign citizen. Now he's playing a sovereign
Well, I
citizen.
mean, he's a libertarian in the show, not a
Hey, he hates the government, okay? He got a job in the Parks and Recreation Department so he could intentionally waste the government's money, okay?
Yes. The movie is called Sovereign, and it came out yesterday. And I think I'm going to have to watch it. And I might do like a Rumble exclusive and just watch it on air because you can do that over there. So subscribe to my Rumble. It's Katie Zed over on Rumble.
Just looking at the white van, I already know what story this is. The second they started packing up the white van, I'm like, oh, I know what they're reenacting.
Yeah. Well, and I wanted to cover this story, and I haven't yet. So this might be a good reason for me to cover it.
There you go.
Yeah. Is that they're using the same music as the Squid Games, which is kind of weird to me.
It's close. It's not the same, but it's close.
It's very similar.
Wouldn't know. Didn't watch it.
You didn't watch the Squid Games?
No.
So I've seen something that you haven't, which is a complete role reversal, in my opinion.
So also, I just want to point out, if you see a father and son duo wearing matching white suits, that's a red flag for me.
Yes.
Throwing that out there.
I'm more interested in to know why KFARR hates Koreans.
Yeah, why do you hate Koreans?
Oh, I love me some Koreans, especially rooftop Koreans. I tell you what.
True.
Shout out Donut Operator.
That happened here. And this actually looks like a movie that very much piques my interest. And I think I might be watching it tomorrow afternoon after church. So that's all I'm saying.
I've got Superman to watch next.
Oh.
And Foster, I don't think that was Popo Medic. That was Donut Operator that did the Roof Korean.
To be fair, I think everyone covered that.
Well, yeah.
The term rooftop Koreans has been around since literally the mid 90s. It's not they didn't coin that term.
No, they didn't. I don't know. That's just where I remember it from. Because he did the video, and then I think every video for the next year he would make a reference to rooftop Koreans. And, Donut Operator would.
Yeah. Jeez Louise. Okay. So does anybody want me to pull anything else up, or are we done, or what's going on?
I
got nothing. I do want to point out, Erica, yes, you got me. I am a war dodger. I did not fight in I did not sign up for the military at 10. I have so far dodged the Revolutionary War, the War of 1812, the Civil War, World War I and II, the Spanish-American War, Korea, Vietnam.
Right when you said you were a war dodger, I started laughing. I was like, that's why he hates Koreans.
You got me.
Yeah.
Tell your friends, guys.
Tell everybody. I don't actually know if KFARR hates Koreans or not. Okay, that was a joke, everybody.
No, I think that's fact. I'm pretty sure.
Because he didn't watch Squid Game equals he hates Koreans.
Exactly. Yep.
I haven't watched any Squid Games. Am I going to watch the American version of Squid Games that's coming out? No.
They're not coming out with the American. They're done with it.
No, and also season 2, I watched like the first episode. Season 1 is the only episode you need to watch of that show, in my opinion.
Season 1 was the best. I don't like how they split season 2 and season 3. They tried.
I didn't even know there was a season 3. I watched like the first maybe episode and a half of season 2, and I'm like, nah, that's enough for me.
Oh, it just came out like 2 weeks ago. Season 3 did.
Yeah, it's fairly new.
But it's season 2 and season 3 were okay. I liked how they concluded it, so we actually get an end to the story. But
that's good.
Season 1 was definitely. I'm jealous of KFARR that he hasn't seen it because I would love to watch it again for the first time.
Nope. I only watch things that YouTube recommends me through shorts. So I'm currently all I saw for like a week straight was Peaky Blinders shorts. So That's what I'm currently watching. So
I don't think I ever finished that show. Because there's like 6 or 7 seasons of it, and
I think I've watched it for 3 days, and I'm on season 3. So
I
have way too much time on your hands.
Ask Mrs. KFARR. I've only watched it between the hours of 9 o'clock at night and 5 o'clock in the morning in bed on my phone.
So you just don't sleep.
It helps to not be able to sleep. So
right.
Every time I hear about that show, it's like I don't think I finished it. I don't think I've ever watched the last season. And
I've never watched the first season.
I want to tell you where I'm at in the story, but I don't want to spoil it for you.
I appreciate that. I know that's why I don't like really long series like Vikings. That show, I get to like the 3rd season and stop watching, and there's more seasons.
Vikings was awesome in the first 2 or 3 seasons, and then
I think that's when I stopped watching. Is after the first couple of seasons.
It got kind of repetitive. It never really went boring, but it got really repetitive. And then the last season, maybe not the last season, the second to last season was really good. That show got better towards the end.
I started liking it because what is her name? She was like the theme song for the History Channel for it.
Oh yeah.
And it was when I was in the Navy, so I was just like in my convertible, just like listening to that. I'm like, man, I gotta watch this show.
I know who you're talking.
What's her name? Like Lord or something?
Oh, you're talking about the singer.
Yeah, the one that
I thought you were talking about the.
No, she had like this. It wasn't the theme song for the show, but it was like the theme song for the commercial on the History Channel for the show, and I was like, "This is a good song."
What song was it? The song that comes to mind when I think of that is "My Brother Told Me."
It's definitely not that song that I just Googled. Glory and Gore.
It
was the
season.
No, it was the season 2 trailer song.
Oh, I didn't watch the show when it came out. I was late to that party. I was all caught up when the final season came out. So I binge watched that show for about 2 weeks until the final season came out.
Honestly, the best show that only has 2 seasons, so you don't have to worry about having too many seasons, in my opinion, is Mindhunter. And if you haven't watched it, everybody out there should watch it.
Great show.
Everybody should watch it twice.
I enjoyed. It's a show that didn't have. I think it's got 3 or 4 seasons. Called The Kingdom on Netflix. It was like a counter to Game of Thrones.
Oh.
But it wasn't like there wasn't dragons. It was just like a straightforward like UK history type show. Great show.
Okay.
Did you guys ever watch the show? It was during the Revolutionary War.
I'm not that old.
Let's go on.
Oh man, what was it? It was the main character was a spy.
Was it called oh God, what is it? I see his face. I believe he was in the movie with Hayden Christensen. Jumper? Was it that guy who was like the spy for the Revolutionary War?
I don't know if it was that guy. I can't remember the actor, but I remember I started watching that show. I mean, I don't know. This is 3 or 4 years ago. And I watched the first episode, and I could not stop watching that show. There were, I don't know, 4 or 5 seasons, and I could not stop until it finished. And
yeah, if you guys aren't subscribed to Reading the Room, Erica says, "Are you subscribed to KFARR's third channel?" If you want to go subscribe to that channel, I talk about this shit over there.
Yeah, you can watch KFARR and I nerd out in the comment section too.
I haven't seen any of the stuff you talk about over there, or I would be a fan too. But I just have not seen any of it.
My next video is going to be my first Lord of the Rings video, and it's going to be about that Russian book that I was telling you about, Colin.
Yeah,
that's going to be my first.
The
most Russian thing ever.
I want to read that so bad. I need to find a. I'm just intrigued. I want to know if it's good or bad. I don't want to.
It's so bad.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I read the first little bit. It's so bad.
Anyway,
The Last Ring
well,
Bearer.
I'm not going to spoil. I'm not going to spoil
Last
it for
Ring
you.
Bearer.
I'm just really glad you told me about it. I started looking into that instantly. I'm like, what is this?
I don't even remember how. I was like on Reddit or something, and they're like, anybody read The Last Ring Bearer, the Russian Lord of the Rings book? And I'm like, what?
I mean, that's essentially what fan fiction is, right?
Yeah, it's Russian fan fiction from the orc side, because the West is bad and Russia's good.
Oh, hell.
Therefore, the orcs are good. Oh boy! All right, that's it. I want to go to bed.
Yeah, me too.
No, you don't. You want to go watch Peaky Blinders.
I'm gonna go watch Peaky Blinders. You got me.
That's fair. All right. Thank you guys for allowing me to come on. I had fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Thanks for hanging out.
We turned a 7-page legal document into almost 3-hour live stream.
By the way, how about the reading on that? I was very proud of myself.
That was professional level reading right there.
No.
KFARR definitely could not have done that.
Not at all.
Like I said, I was thinking about doing a video of it in the BSBT bot voice. So I'm glad you read it, so I didn't have to.
Yes, and I think I pronounced everything correctly, but I'm sure your comment section will let me know if I did not. All right, I'll see you all tomorrow at 7:30 Eastern for an episode of Crimeland. Anybody else have anything coming up you want to talk about, or I'm just going to hit the buttons?
Yeah, I've already said I'm going to go see the Eric Martin bench trial on Monday.
Fun?
That I don't think is going to happen. I think I'm going to drive up there for nothing, but I need to change this pessimism into optimism just so it happens.
Yes.
So I'm going to stop saying that. So yeah, we're going to have a good time.
Yes, and Monday I'm driving to Danielsville as well, so we're going to have that.
I'm going to the doctor.
Yay! All right, bye guys.
Bye.
Goodbye.
You gotta look forward cause the salt is back. Swear to God I'm at the cul-de-sac. Yep, used to rub the lamps in my sultan's hat. And now it's all back to this cul-de-sac. Don't know what's ahead but you can't look back. Lot's wife is just salty Jack. You got them handshake deals in perfect packs. Yeah, gotta fall back to the cul-de-sac. Just step right side, step right back. Step forward twice, kick your shoulders back.